YouTube was good. It's your boy Jody Joe. Welcome to Jody's Corner Live, number 24, bruh. Welcome, everybody. It's so good to be here. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's Tuesday.
Good morning.
It is Tuesday, July the 16th, and I welcome you all here. Oh, shoot. Hey, move it over. You hit it when you walk by. There we go. It is Tuesday, July 16th, and I am Jody Joe. Thank you guys so very much for being here. Good morning. I see some of the sponsors already in the chat. David Mudd, Kate Johnsson, Kevin Castro, Cameron 117. Shout out to my mods. Balide is here. What's up, Balide? Jesus Alvarez. Good morning. Good morning, Balide. Good morning, everybody. Thank you for being here. To my left, special guest is back. Marquise up in this thing, a.k.a. my brother from Medicine Society. What was his name? Sharif. Welcome, Sharif, from Medicine Society. He didn't age. He's back.
I swear if this sticks, it's going to be really, really bad.
Sharif.
I'm scared.
Bruh,
No tips from me.
if I get you an African cap,
That's gonna stick.
when you wear it, bro.
That's gonna stick.
If I get you the African cap.
For the stream?
Yes.
Sure.
Oh, don't do it to yourself, man.
Yes.
Of course.
Don't
He's
do it.
gonna look just like him.
Yeah, don't do it to
No,
yourself.
it works perfectly. I can misquote everything black. I can misquote everything
That'll be a
black.
little
I can
thing.
speak extremely properly, and then everybody will say I've changed. It's all good.
Oh, there you go.
Character.
Well, in case you guys didn't know,
The whitest black guy
Marquise
ever.
isn't the only one, a.k.a. Sharif. Ronan Joe Triple is here.
Good morning, everybody. How's everyone doing out there? Happy Tuesday. Chilling. Happy to be here. We'll be talking, man. Let's get it.
Yes. And to his right, you already know who that is. Headphones off. It's HT3.
I eat you up. I eat you up. What is that? People become shit. What's up with it?
I got to save at least one ear.
Yeah.
I hope you guys know what anime that's from. Power Spy and One Game
Dedication.
starting
They
off
know.
the stream
They
with
know.
the first
Oh, they know.
deuces.
Hey.
He said, "What's up, League? Greetings from London.
From London.
Greetings to the UK. Good morning, everybody. I hope you guys are having a good Tuesday morning. I really do. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to get right into the topics. We're not going to delay any time because these are some heavy topics. This isn't like your next, who's the next Batman or what do we want for the next Superman movie? And is Spider-Man gonna? Nah.
Okay.
This is a full-on heavy heat, fire, lava, and I expect this to be fire. Sharif,
Okay.
would you be so kind, aka Marquise, to go ahead and read us this? I'm gonna give a introduction. So, do you guys remember Scarlet Johansson?
I believe so. Yeah.
You know that pretty sexy actress?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think she was in like Avengers or something like
She
that.
died,
Yeah.
she died in some movie.
Yeah,
She died in Endgame,
She
yeah.
was in something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, her. So she's in the news now because I don't know if you guys remember back when Ghost in the Shell came out.
Yeah.
And
Oh, of course.
right when Ghost in the Shell was out, right? She got a little bit of a backlash
course.
from anime fans.
Of course.
Do you know why that was, Ronan? Do you have an idea?
Whitewashing, and then it being an anime property. They want to see
Right.
representation.
Right.
Japanese oriented. She's American. But it's never really said what the gender was. It was just she was an aesthetic robot.
She's a cyborg,
But-
essentially.
Everyone has their take and critique on what it's supposed to be. You know what I mean? That's what anything.
I mean, but usually
That's
if
what
it's
it was.
if it's anime, it's Japanese.
And that's what you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's where they was going with it.
What do you mean if
she's
it's
like,
anime is
well-
Japanese? What does that mean?
She's like, well, if I'm the character, what's the point? Because there really was no background on what Major was. So her coming in, being Caucasian, raised an uproar. But she was coming in playing the role. You know what I'm saying? And even the creator had came out and said that she's looking the part and she's on that level of accuracy.
Yeah.
But fans and then it was divided. It was
Like,
very divided.
The primary character has changed so much, and she's whatever you want to choose to call it, cyborg, android, or robot,
Aesthetic AI.
whatever you want to call that. But she's not human anymore. So how she looks can really be. up
But
to
is
the
is
person.
it irresponsible for us to assume that she should be Asian because it's in
I
Japan,
do
right? Or-
I do assume that because like in Naruto, case in point, that Naruto has blue eyes and blonde hair.
But he's human.
I still consider him Asian.
He is human.
Who are you talking about?
Naruto, the main character of Naruto.
Yeah.
Blonde hair, blue eyes.
Does
I still consider him Japanese.
Do you all right? I don't know about Naruto that much,
Yeah.
but I know a lot about Dragon Ball Z. Do you consider Goku to be
Japanese?
Asian?
Yes, Asian. Yes.
Man, that boy white, bro.
Goku, Goku looks way American.
Well, we got a white
me.
boy to play
That
him.
boy white.
Hey,
We got a white boy to
Vegeta.
play him.
Yeah,
We did.
Goku white, bro.
Vegeta,
that shouldn't
I'd consider
count. That
Vegeta
shouldn't-
more
that
on the
shouldn't count.
Asian side than Goku.
Yeah.
Yeah, Vegeta's Asian. I see that as Asian.
But they're both Saiyans though, so.
I mean,
Well,
it's
that's,
different.
You know what I mean?
that's kind of the
Now,
Ghost in the
can't
Shell
make
topic.
sense
Oh,
of
she's
it,
a-
yeah.
she's a robot.
Yeah, Kid Tyson said Goku's white as heck. K-Dot
robot.
saying Goku's a Saiyan.
Anime's
Mr.
tricky,
First
man.
Black Super Saiyan ever graced this planet. Shout out to K-Dot. All right, but the reason why I bring this up,
Yeah.
this is neither here nor there. The reason why I
worry.
bring this up is because she's back in the news for something similar, right? So she got issues with Ghost in the Shell. Then she was also in the running about I want to say about a year ago, less than a year ago, to play a transgender man in a film called Rub and Tug. And the backlash that she got from the LGBT community was massive. We don't want no Scarlett Johansson playing a trans. We need a trans actor to play this movie.
I remember that.
We need a trans this. We need someone that looks like us, that is actually us, to play us. Forget her being an actor and her doing her job of acting.
Uh-huh.
But for it was Scarlett played it really PC, and she backed out of the film. She says, I drop out of the film, and she's gonna let someone else. And then everybody was like, yeah, good, we gonna get ours. And then Scarlett just let it go. She didn't really say anything. It was just a statement released by press or whatever, and she just went on about her business. But now, fast forward 8 to 12 months in the present to today, recently she made the news, and someone asked her about her being in Rub and Tug, or not being in Rub and Tug, and she finally was able to say how she felt. So let's go ahead and look at an excerpt right here. We're gonna have the homie read it for us. Shout out to Marquise. Here's an article excerpt with her quote at the bottom of it.
Says, Johansson was already a lightning rod for those who campaigned for greater diversity in Hollywood. Last year, she dropped out of playing a trans man in the proposed movie Rub and Tug after campaigners pointed out that the role was a lost opportunity to cast a trans actor. You want me to read the...
Yeah,
the
sure, parentheses, yes.
No actor has since been announced to replace her, and the movie remains unmade. In 2017, she starred in a remake of the anime Ghost in the Shell as a white-bodied cyborg who takes on the brain of a Japanese woman. Both soul and body were Japanese in the original manga. This was a meta level of white identity snatching. So Twitter was already primed to take down Johansson when as if published her response to a question by Sally about casting an identity.
Here's her quote right here.
As an actor, I should be allowed to play any person or any tree or any animal because that is my job and the requirements of my job. Twitter is not pleased. Johansson has been forced to issue an apologetic clarification.
So, this is what the first time she's come out and actually said something about this, right? Okay, so first of all, I want to shout out to Andy Signore, because he has a little channel called Popcorn Planet. The former head of Screen Junkies before they castrated him and got him up out of there off of some allegations and shit. So shout out to Andy. I told him I'll shout him out, and we're going to probably collab in the future on some endeavors. Shout out to Andy Signore, man, because he did a video on this yesterday. Check his channel out if you want to see his side of the story. But look, this is what we're doing here, right? We're going to go right back to this quote because this is very important to me. She says, as an actor, I should be allowed to play any person or any tree or any animal because that is my job and the requirements of my job. Do we find anything wrong with what she said here? No. Rona, do you see anything wrong with what she said here in this excerpt?
No, what she said was clear and presentable, 100%. She's right. That's why you hired her. That's what she does for her day-to-day job. Yeah, let her do it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Now it's not really about representation or anything. It's about what's on that script, me bringing it to life. Whatever's on that page, I'm going to bring it to life to the best ability that I can. That's all she's doing. And that I can't argue with. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
It's weird. Like, actors can't even have opinions no more.
They want you to just be a robot and do your acting job and don't speak like you're a human.
Oh, man, I'm in the wrong decade. It's crazy now.
Don't you wish you had a DeLorean? I can get in that motherfucker right with you, bro.
Everything is tainted. Everybody's sensitive. It's like it, and then entertainment is taking an attack in the backseat too, because they're trying to tarnish that. They don't want entertainment to have an it's hard to let characters be characters anymore. You got to have an agenda, or you have to have some type of message in there, and you're shoving it down people's throats. Actors can't be actors anymore.
Nope.
Filmmakers can't be filmmakers. Everything is tainted for the sake of people's feelings. Why? It wasn't like that before. It was never like that. It was just about telling a good story. And if you had a message in there, it was up to the audience and viewers to find it. It's just weird now. Now
to
it's
agree
shoved
or
down
disagree.
Yeah, now it's like, take it or not. Like it or love it or hate it. It's just like, now it's forced. And that's not organic. That's not, that's not faithful, man. That's like, it's almost like torture to watch movies now. Like, it's like,
Only comparing it to torture. That's heavy.
It's in there.
So heavy.
Well, I guess I gotta see. Let me see what they're gonna do. They're gonna throw it in there anyway. You know what I mean? It's not entertainment anymore. Now it's like a forced lesson, and that's weird. And I hope they change that, because there was a time and age where it was just storytelling was organic and characters were able to be characters. We're not in that society anymore. Like, entertainment has taken a backseat. It's taken a backlash because they let people in charge that really don't care about this stuff. They just want to be a part of something. And if they can throw their beliefs on people, well, this is the way to do it. Let's get entertainment. Let's get something that they love, and let's throw our ideologies in there. That's wrong. That's really wrong. And for Scarlet to get backlash like that, it's like, well, why? You're going to attack her and, physically, verbally do that to her for doing her job? That doesn't make any sense. And I just feel like she's going to keep on doing what she's doing because she's good at what she's doing. I mean, opinions or not, or criticism, she's hired to act and bring that script to life. And she's doing that. And I feel like she backed out because now she has to live with this for the rest of her life. And who wants that?
And she don't want that glooming over her head like that. Yeah.
She's a family woman now. She's got a kid, husband. I don't want to go through that every day, so I will back out too. You know what I mean? It's scary. Man.
Yeah, it's tough. Yeah, it's weird because it's the norm to be 10 years ago abnormal.
Yeah.
You get that?
Yeah, I got you.
It's crazy how our society has changed so far in 10 years, bro.
It's polluted now.
It's crazy, man. So HC3, I want to go to you now. Because there's a whole nother level to this that I'm going to get into. I just want to get your first initial thoughts on what do you feel about her direct response and what she said in regards to leaving Rub and Tug about the transgender thing.
Yeah, I'm kind of on the fence with this because I know it's her job, but her job, it's not like your average job, It's like me. I go to work, J&J, Neutrogena. I go and I get told what to do, and I do it, and I don't feel any backlash because my job really don't affect too many people. I mean, yeah. If I put in, the wrong chemical of a lotion, somebody could get probably skin disease, something like that, But as far as like the masses of the world, I don't affect anybody. She, being an actor, she affects a lot of people, positive and negative, So it's more than just a job, So I will have to probably disagree with her with what she said because it's more than a job, It affects people. So when you do something that affects people, you can't just call it your job, because it's more. This is your passion,
You think of it more as a responsibility.
Yeah. No one like because
interesting.
Cause you always say you like old girl that plays Starfire, Jody. You was like
and a deal.
Yeah. You was like, and was all like, hey, she trying to get some money. She trying to get this check. It's her job. And then you didn't like that. You was like, this.
It's a little bit different.
She should have said no to this because
Gotcha.
Completely made up character though, right?
Yeah, that's different.
But still, if it's her job, she should have the right to play wherever she want to play, right? But you said nah, you didn't want her to take that role,
It's if Scarlett Johansson was trying to play a trans character as a tree, then I would say something bad about it because you look nothing like a trans character.
But it's still a character regardless,
But it's different because Anna Diop physically didn't look anything like what she was supposed to be playing. That's like Scarlett Johansson dressing up in a tree costume to play a trans man. You look like a tree, not a man. So I would have been like, get the freak out of here. Because you don't look like the part you're playing. You're not even trying to. It's like she's playing as if she's trying to play a trans man the way she looks without anything.
She didn't,
like a woman.
She didn't look too much like the person in the Ghost in the Shell either.
I don't know. I don't watch the anime.
I'm saying like she didn't. She wasn't
she
that.
Had the wig. She had the wig. The suit.
Like as far as the, she wasn't.
I hear you. I give her
a Asian.
You mean her face?
Asian woman. Yeah.
Ghost in the Shell. I give her a pass again because I'm not.
That is fantasy too.
I'm not looking in regards to gender. I mean,
What's up, Renata?
The deeper details of what is now gender. She was female. She had dark hair. She had dark eyes.
Yeah.
And she essentially had on a suit.
That's an effort to try to.
That lets me know, based on what I know from that character, she's still some
and
sort
a Diop
of robot.
Prostitute
cyber
dress, basket weave, curly Q Sue.
Yeah.
Extra black. Didn't even paint her orange. Come on.
Yeah. It's not exactly the same, but it is some similarities in that a situation. But as far as you can take every role you can, because what you do affect people. I feel if I was in her shoes, I'll do the same. I'll do the same thing. I wouldn't
really.
I wouldn't take the role. And if I knew what I did affected a lot of people in negative way. But
it filled up your bank account, bro. And you broke.
Look, she ain't broke though. That's the thing. She ain't broke though.
I thought you said me, like you.
She if I was her, if I was a sexy white woman.
What if you're you? Freak what them people think, right?
If I was just an up and coming actor, young actor, this is my first gig. All I'm thinking about is money. Then yeah, I'll go for it.
That's what every up and coming actor's thinking about.
But she up and coming, bro.
I thought you said
she's a veteran, man.
I thought you said if it was me though. That's what got me like. Are you talking about AC3? Or are you talking about you and her body?
Because she had being talking about her.
Okay.
Talking about me being her.
All right. Your mind and her body.
Me being me being her.
All right.
She's a veteran.
But you don't look like Scarlet, so how can you play Scarlet?
Hey! You haven't seen me with my wig on, homeboy. My wig and my red lipstick. What's up? I got a picture for you.
And that thong.
That thong.
Out of that room.
Oh! My dick on one side, balls on the. Okay.
I opened the wrong door, guys. Sorry.
I appreciate where you're coming from. You're gonna elaborate some more, but your stance overall is Scarlett Johansson is wrong. She should be more concerned about the role she's playing and the impact of the roles that she has on the world.
Yeah.
Versus her just looking at what she does as a job. It's more than a job to you.
Yeah, it's passion for her. She been in the game this long, man. It's passion, bro. It's
really?
I feel.
Tony, you think Robert Downey Jr. is passionate about getting those Iron Man checks?
I think he's passionate about playing that character. Yes,
I think he's passionate.
That's him, bro.
I think he's passionate about going to the new Maserati dealer and buying it and selling it, and then taking that money and then going to the BMW dealer, buying it, selling it, and then going to the Lamborghini dealer and then just buying a Lambo.
That's
wasting all that money just because he can. I think he likes cashing checks.
That's far fetched, man. And he play. If you play a role so dang good, man, it has to be passionate, bro. Somewhere, bro.
That just looks natural based off of his past history before he got into acting as well.
You think if Robert Downey Jr. wasn't getting $75 million, $50 million, $40, you think if they offered him $20 million for Endgame, he would have did it?
Nah.
Heck to the no.
I mean, as far as passion,
Come on, bro.
you want to get paid good for your craft.
There's a reason why he's still Iron Man. He said, "I'm out of here." He been said, "I'm out" like 3 movies ago. Yeah. They keep giving him a ridiculous amount of money for him to stay.
He's already paid in full as Robert Downey.
Yeah.
I mean, just because you want to leave, just because you think your time is up,
that means no more passion. That means your passion is gone. You're here for the money.
That don't mean your passion is gone. That means like you just want you feel like you're finished. You can be passionate about something and know that you can't do it no more, but still be passionate and just fall back.
You think he couldn't do Iron Man no more? He got tired of it.
Couldn't do Iron Man?
He got tired. Why do you think Iron Man 3, he was out the costume so much? He said he got tired of being in the costume. He wanted to show his face and show his acting chops. Yeah. He got tired of being Iron Man in Iron Man 3, and that was what, 2013, 2014?
2013, yeah.
Well, we held on to him for an extra 5 years. All I'm saying is that passion, okay. So
Passion
you think
now comes with a price.
you think that should be more responsible? It's not just a job. She's not just a woman working. She's an ideal. She's a politician. She represents more than just her job.
She a symbol, man. Yeah.
Okay, well, all right, I understand where people come from with that because a lot of the people have crucified her after this statement. Marquise, I want you to go ahead and elaborate more into what's going on here.
Yeah, I saw this weekend.
Yeah.
So I saw it when it essentially popped up or re-popped up. I also saw the Twitter reaction. When she said she would play a tree, they had the Pocahontas tree, and it was I did get a chuckle.
Oh, that's what I
did
seen.
get a chuckle out of
That's
that.
what I seen her as a tree. I'm like, what the
I would like
great.
to thank in advance William Grayson for the $5 donation.
Thank you, William.
Thank you, William Grayson. I appreciate you, my brother.
It was funny.
Let me see this tree.
One word before you go.
We got
Keys.
There's one more.
There's one more right
more?
there. He go by the name of Stembo. Shout out to Stembo for the $5 donation, bro. He says, how can the same people that love the Ariel casting have a problem with Scarlett Johansson said? Can't have it both ways. Much love from Texas. Because everything's bigger in Texas.
Texas.
Which people?
He has a really good point.
Who's the people?
There's a lot. Well, I'm one of the people, but I'm also against this as well. I'm also with Scarlett, as well.
Okay.
Go ahead. Do your thing.
I have, as far as her statement, I don't have that bit of an issue because she is an actor. She's playing a character.
Yeah.
The portion that I think the people have an issue with is not just now that we want representation, is that they don't believe that Scarlett Johansson will do a good job playing the character who is transgender. That's kind of what I'm getting from this vibe and what people are outlashing in regards to this. Not just a transgender needs to. I do believe there are some people like that, and those people I go, that's just kind of sad, because if that's the case, then Tyler Perry needs to find a real grandma. Because we need a real grandma playing Maudie instead of him dressing up, because that's affecting our kids and that's affecting our society.
Maudie.
We need
Maudie.
No, I can't do that because I'm not from there.
You sound like the main villain of Naruto. Mada.
Shout out to Swag King.
but no, I don't really have any issue in regards to her to what she actually said. If you feel like you have concerns about her playing that trans character, then fine, voice those opinion. Not just I need a trans person, male or trans female, to play that person. Yeah. I don't think that in itself is the right thing to do. What if maybe they found the right trans male or female, but they don't want to get stuck in that bubble. So now that's not fair to them.
Yep.
I think based on what I know, a lot of the people in Empire are actually gay or are whatever their gender is. So
Empire Fire.
That is cool. But if there was a whole time when someone played someone who was gay was not gay, and we didn't hear as much backlash from that. Or at least maybe I'll say I was a kid and I wasn't paying too much attention to it.
Probably that.
So there that's just how I feel though. No, I don't have any issue with her statement. I have no issue with her standing by her statement. I do have issue with people wanting a forced apology. It's not like she said, "I'm taking all of your roles." And in regards to what you were saying, as far as her responsibility as essentially a public figure now,
yes, she is that.
She is that.
Okay.
But this wasn't a question really in regards to her stance on those things. All she was talking about was her doing her job and doing the art of her job. Usually, when we hear about someone who's taken on a role of some sort of depth, they end up doing research on that role. They end up going to understand. Then after the movie has been shown or previewed or something like that, that's when the people can come out and say, "Nah, she really didn't do a good representation." That's
it's like me trying to play Scarlet Johansson, bro. And I'll take it. I'll try my best. Okay, bro. People will freaking throw tomatoes at me all day, every day. You know what I mean? It's
yeah. But here's what Tom Holland Spider-Man? Didn't he dress up and sing as Rihanna?
Yeah, he did.
That don't count. That don't count.
The on TV, he did a lip sync on live TV, and
you can't come up. You can't come up here, man, and try to diss my Spider-Man, bro.
No,
he did a good job.
I wasn't trying to, but he did a good job, though.
Tranny Spider-Man, bro.
He did a good job.
Trans Spidey.
So he did a good job.
He was a sexy young man, and he could dance his butt off, bro. You seen that dance off?
I did.
Wasn't it fire?
No.
What? Okay.
So is it
bro,
because
he was big. He looked big in that little thing. Like a man in the trash.
Of course. That was a joke of it, bro.
That wasn't fire.
So his dance moves were on point and lit.
They were stiff.
So is it because it was a joke or it wasn't to be taken as serious that it's a pass?
Yeah, it's a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke.
Are you okay with them dressing up as trans, joking about it?
And
they should be upset.
Spider-Man.
They should be more upset about Spider-Man and the freaking. What's the other idiot? Freaking idiot from Statesman. The strip dancer. Magic Mike, motherfucker. Tatum.
Oh yeah,
they should have been. They should be more mad. They should be more mad that Tom Holland and Channing Tatum cross-dress and make fun of what it's like to be trans. But you're tripping off of with Scarlett Johansson. All right, for sure. I'm just making sure.
That's why I'm like, I don't have any
Spider trans.
Go back to what Marquise has said about the whole transgender thing, like getting cast to play like an actual transgender getting cast to play a transgender. Do we keep that person in the box? Now, the part of it is they are representing that community, right? Now, let's say they do that. Do we keep them in the box, or do we give the transgender actor opportunities to play other roles?
It will
backfire.
Going by Hollywood, they'll be boxed.
It'll backfire, right? Now, let's say that transgender's like, I want to play a spy. I want to play a superhero. Do we let them do that?
Yeah.
Oh,
now
they're
transgender.
Now they can't do it.
Playing a superhero.
You know what I mean?
That's right.
So you kind of botch them, and you put them in a hole again.
That's right.
And it's weird. Now, versus the actor who's coming in to play a transgender character, that actor knows who they are. Yeah. Now they're morphing into something else. A transgender, you can't really do that because they really don't know who they are. It's like, so now it's going to be confusion towards the community and the audience. It's like, well, what's going on? You got a transgender doing this? So they can't really be represented properly. They're going to get attacked no matter how you look at it. You know what I mean?
I hope they're not trying to say. I hope they're not trying to say representation because we gave this person that job means we love them.
But I don't even think that they know what representation is. Just throwing them into it, that's an agenda base. That's not even a logical thing.
They don't understand. They don't know what representation is. They just know it's the word. It's now the hot word. Just like saying agenda.
Exactly. Representation is used now so that they don't get attacked. They don't want to be back.
That's why when I hear people say something, I get annoyed and I just want to give the Drake Duppy sign. Just be like, really, please give me something more than just the word that you're hearing everyone else use.
Right.
Well, we got a donation from William Grayson. Shout out to William Grayson. I appreciate you. William Grayson says, let's not forget that Scarlett supported this PC bullcrap in the past. The way I see it, she's getting a taste of her own medicine. William Grayson, can you elaborate in the chat for us? Moderators will take a look at your comment. I want to know what she's done in the past, and I want to research that, if you don't mind. Thank you.
And all right, so now, also, when you say in the past, though, that's still, even the last decade, that's still just a different time.
That is,
they maybe have these views on these things, but they don't want to face that backlash. So let me just play this even keel time right now because
if it's 2013 or earlier, different time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. 6 years ago or more, different time. Okay.
Yeah. I don't think. 6 years ago, Empire's most likely not on TV.
Yeah.
Things are changing,
if it's
man.
6 years or more, it's definitely a different time.
Social media's kind of
and we got to check it out differently.
Light.
Shout out to K-Dot, man, for putting the $2 down through Streamlabs.
Thank you.
He says, what if a black, Asian, or Middle Eastern female actor said what she said? I bet you guys a bag of nickels people wouldn't be butthurt about this. She's doing her job. That's like telling Team Sus not to be sus. Well, no, we're not. Trash Team No Sus, a.k.a. Team Minetta.
She said, what if a black Asian said this?
Talk about team Sus.
Oh, there's definitely a group out there that would have issues with this.
So Ishtar says, Ishtar is a very cherished female subscriber of Jody's Corner. She says, I had to step away from the community for a while. It can get so very toxic and confusing. Look at that. And she's part of the community. She says she had to step away from her own doggone community. She has many communities. She's black. She's black, bi, LGBTQ. She's in there. Mm-hmm. And she said she had to step away because it could get toxic. And that's true. And that's absolutely true. So Ishtar and everybody else who is part of the LGBTQ community, I want to elaborate more on what's going on with Scarlet. So I'm going to go ahead and push this in here, and I'm going to do a little read along. So right here it says, if we're looking at it, says one reason people are so butthurt about Johnson's comments, particularly transgender people, is that you read Johnson's reference to any tree or any animal in the context of her mooted role in Rub and Tug. It sounds like she's comparing playing a transgender person to playing a tree. Given how frequently trans people are dehumanized, often as a prelude to violence, that is deeply threatening. When people from minority groups ask Hollywood to think a bit more carefully about who portrays them, they're asking to be treated like human beings, asking for recognition that their stories are human stories. No one has ever stopped Scarlett Johansson from playing a tree, whereas have objected to her playing a trans man or a Japanese woman. The difference between the two is basic humanity. Do you hear the lengths that these fools are going to talk about? Because she said tree in her statement, they're saying you're comparing LGBTQs to trees now? Newsflash, motherfreaker. You're about to get a new letter in your motherfucking sentence. It's going to be LGBTQ. I think there's plus now. They're going to add a plus sign to that sheet for a reason and a question mark for when you don't know what you are, but you know you ain't straight or bi or gay or trans. You're something else. You're in the question mark. And they're going to add a plus. It's a plus to it. You know what that plus denotes, you dumb motherfreakers? It denotes pansexuality. What is pansexuality? It's making love to trees, to broomsticks, to cell phones, loving a TV screen and marrying it. There's a woman that married a carousel like 4 years ago in the UK. Wow. She married a freaking Ferris wheel. That's what pansexuality is. Of course she would say tree because she's talking about the entire LGBTQ plus question mark sheet.
Oh my God.
You know what they also heard that they're trying to do? This is what I heard they're trying to do. This was about 6 months ago. New development. They're trying. There's a small group that's becoming a large group that has been trying to get pedophilia into the LGBTQ.
Oh yeah, that's
because pedophilia and pansexuality are one and the same, bro. You know why?
Same thing.
Because you don't discriminate by race, color, age. So that means I just love 10-year-old boys. There's something about those 10-year-old boys. I can't get enough. Why do I have to be against who I am and what I want? Because the law says so? I love little boys. I want to be myself. They're trying to get that shit legal, bruh.
Yeah.
Where does it end, guys? That's stretching it, but nah. Where does it end?
I mean, how can it be a stretch? If
research it. Google it. There's articles.
It's a real big topic.
Google it.
It's a real big topic.
Pedophilia falls under pansexuality, guys.
Damn.
You do not identify age as part of what you love, and that's directly tied to pedophilia.
Hell to the no. That's right, Dark Joker. Hell to the no.
You feel me?
Damn.
So, Jay Sean 3000 says, I can't stand these dang people that people, we straight white male and female makes these people all these bruh. But yeah, man, it's crazy.
It shows how sensitive they are. You know, it's like of course they're not saying. We're not comparing you to a freaking tree, man. She is going out. She is seeing like just examples and like, hey, you can't say that no more.
She was correct. She said tree because it's proper. Because some people are sexually attracted and marrying trees.
I got
some people identify as trees.
I got
if
from that.
She would have said monkey.
Black people are in there now.
Yep, gang.
Why gotta be a monkey?
I got her saying trees like just she could play. It's her job to play a character, and if she want to play a tree, she could play a tree. If she wanted to play a rock, she could play a rock. That's her job. That's what I got from that. I didn't think she was talking about talking about them.
No, yeah. And
you thought she was talking about them?
You also have to remember,
I'm thinking she's talking about the treat.
No, she was just talking about a treat.
An
But you also have to
example.
remember how people read this stuff in their heads. Everybody who's reading this stuff is reading it different. I read it as essentially monotone, but when somebody else got to tree, it's a tree.
Yeah,
it's the perfect example.
So that's how they read it, and now they're offended because that's how they read it instead of just.
Okay, yeah.
The movie Her.
Yeah,
Look at the movie Her with Joaquin Phoenix. What was that about? Him falling in love with a computer. Scarlett Johansson of all people. Her voice.
Yeah.
Her.
Her. That was a great.
Her.
Good
It was good.
Yeah.
Foreshadowing. Bro, the future is bleak.
Okay, so what?
The future
she's
is
played a
black,
robot.
bruh.
She's played a voice.
It's a good example of having a statement or doing a comment.
She played a lot.
Go ahead, Ronnie.
She played a lot,
Oh,
man.
no, he's good.
No, go for you.
No, basically, because you jumped into something interesting. I was going to basically say, like, you have a statement or a comment on something, and, society will, like he said, they'll take it differently. They'll take one side and run with it, not hearing the other story. You know what I mean? And there's all two sides to that coin. No matter what you do, and when you try to give correction and you try to give information, they're going to take what they believe is right and then just ignore all the other fluff. You know what I mean? Taking a percentage of the statement, but not the whole 100% of the statement. It's always been like that.
Or that fluff.
You know what I mean? And it's just wrong, man, because now you've taken someone's words and you've twisted it for your own measure. And, that's what's happened in this day and age.
But still,
now,
the killer is she has to publicly apologize.
And she has to publicly clear herself up when she was very clear from the beginning.
What is,
you know what I mean?
And then
Weird.
Yeah, I would have probably been like, what am I apologizing for?
Right.
She knows it's 2019. She knows that. So let me go ahead and go to Twitter has responded. Twitter has responded to a lot of what Twitter is cancer too, by the way. It's really cancer. It's the worst.
I'd probably be on that thing like
It's the worst.
It's a lot of.
There's a lot of people that want to fight you on Twitter, but never in them streets, bro. Never.
Instagram, Instagram too.
Keyboard warrior.
Instagram too.
Twitter's the worst though. Let's go ahead and go ahead and read
NBA
some of
Twitter
this
is
stuff
great
here.
though.
Twitter can be AIDS.
So Nina Mohan says, LMAO. Scarlett Johansson was asked about giving up the trans role and then immediately jumped to comparing any different gender/identities, ethnicities to animals and trees. Okay, hun. Well, here's a little something for you. Freaking what's her name? Nina Mohan. She doesn't know about pansexuality. She's ignorant to it. So Nina Mohan, go look up what pansexuality is, you dumb motherfreaker, and then talk.
I mean, I'm very attracted to this dongle right here. So.
I'm gonna go ahead and speak for Scarlett like she here and shit. All right, so Danny Van Gwen says, when trans people are allowed to play any person, when prominent roles stop being whitewashed, then Scarlett can have a moan. Until then, please spare us your political correctness gone mad bullshit.
Does he mean moan like a trans/gay moan? Like, what is that?
I don't know.
That's
It's a little bit sexist in that comment a little bit too.
Yeah.
Then you can moan when
I mean,
you
it's like
moan.
you need to clear yourself up in that regard.
See, but I'm not gonna play that game. That's weak. You know what I'm saying? But you're just whack. Charlotte Clymer with a rainbow flag and a check mark next to it. She says Scarlett Johansson is a cisgender white woman with a powerful platform and no storage of work opportunities. Yeah. Trans people should play trans people. Period. It is incredibly disappointing that she has learned nothing and clearly does not care about the experiences of trans people. This sounds like a self-entitled brat, man.
You put yourself
just a
in your
whack
own,
motherfreaker, bruh.
You put yourself in your own box. In that
so
regard.
Straight people should only play straight people, right? Knowing that we know for a fact that gay actors play straight people all the time.
Yeah.
And we know for a fact that straight actors play gay people all the time.
Yeah.
So that means we need to switch things up. Gays should play gays, straights play... No!
So,
the most qualified actor should play the role. Where you're looking...
If that was the case, we would have never got the iconic Luke Evans in the freaking Fast and the Furious, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, he was fire, bro.
Everything.
Everything, bro. He was tight, bro. Yeah. Dracula Untold. Like, oh my God, man. That was just, man, freak y'all. Y'all weird.
It's weird.
Y'all weird.
It's weird.
What y'all doing that?
I'm going to ask. I don't know about him, but the actor that plays in Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them.
Okay.
That dainty actor.
Okay. Yeah, I know who you're talking
about. What is
his
sexuality?
He seemed kind of homosexual.
He seemed kind of sweet.
He seemed kind of sweet a little bit.
If he's straight, then that means that he played a trans. Nobody complained when so he must be. But he's not trans. Maybe he's a gay man. Are they okay with a gay man playing a trans? Because I'm confused. I'm not exactly sure what you want. They said they want trans on trans, so that doesn't mean gay, right? That means trans.
Yeah,
so when he played that lady, he played, what was the name of that movie? Where he played Lady, what was it called? Lady something. Not Lady Bird, but it was called something where he played a cross-dressing transsexual. And he was wearing the Danish Girl.
Oh, okay, yeah.
He played a woman in the Danish Girl. That one from Fantastic Beasts. I ain't gonna lie, bro. If you look at certain angles, it's kind of hot. Only from certain angles, bro. but he ain't trans. Where was the uproar?
Gotcha.
When he played in the Danish Girl. That was just what? Maybe 5, 6 years ago? That was a different world, though, back then. What we say, 6 years? 2013 and beyond? Different world.
Wasn't there a movie where some female had to play a role?
Maurice is saying he's straight.
She was a butler, had to get her hair cut short. She actually had to pretend to be a butler for some
That's
sort of
weird.
Role.
I have no idea.
I remember seeing a trailer in that regard. Hair was cut.
Look, they're putting out great movies here. Hold on, let's keep it coming. Justin Lee, very good point. Dallas Buyers Club, Jared Leto.
About to say that.
Jared Leto, Dallas Buyers Club. He played a trans.
Yeah, he did.
I was just gonna say Tu Wong Fu, but you know.
Yeah. He played a motherfucking trans.
Mm-hmm. You had like 3 of the biggest male actors at that time.
Tu Wong Fu, that was a cross-dressing terrible film.
But I'm saying they still played those roles.
They did play. They were cross-dressers. They were more not trans.
They were more cross-dressers, but they were definitely male-dominant looking, being very, very feminine.
Yeah.
I'll leave it at that.
So what does the remake of Mrs. Doubtfire look like?
You gotta find a big white woman with a buff frame. with a witch chin
and some saggy tits.
With a witch chin,
you gotta have saggy tits. You can't be a grandma with a.
Shout out to Pay the Rent for giving us a hot dog in a bun.
That thing blue.
A hot dog in a
icy.
bun. Hey, that's very appropriate with the hot dog in a bun. Yeah, shout out to Maurice Jody is here. Donna L, I see her. Big Bro, Enrique de la Fuente. Mama Mentality's here. My perspective.
Frame.
Yeah, so
I mean, if I have any friends or associates of mine who are transgender and they are actors taking on any kind of a role, if that's the only thing that they can get, there's a part of me that's like, I'm happy for you because you're making income, but then I would feel like that sucks, and I'm sad because that's all they're allowing you to play. So you as an actor, you don't really get to act. All you're doing is essentially playing what you know.
Yeah.
And that's not fair.
All right, I'm gonna check on your comments, William Grayson, right now. Let me go ahead and slide up because I think William Grayson
yourself on camera.
Yeah.
I asked William Grayson to put in more comments. He says, "All right, William Grayson, SJ, I shouldn't have said bash Trump raid. That was God. If you're going political, bro, I don't want no parts of it, bro."
I mean, me playing Jody would be extremely tough. I'd have to really, really, really be around
him
a whole lot long.
Oh.
No.
Just get a bodysuit.
I can get a bodysuit.
Yeah.
You know, that's what
an extra large bodysuit.
Look at a bodysuit. But it would definitely me be trying my best to be you, and then it would really have. Would be up to HT3 and Ronan to say, did I do a good job?
I'm gonna tell you something right now, William Grayson. Even though you said you shouldn't have said bash Trump raid, that was a little bit exaggerated. It was more of a vote against the Trump raid. See, now I think you're putting politics into it, bro, and I don't talk politics on this channel. I'm not into it. I don't talk about it at all, and you're politically influenced. So nothing against you personally, but since you're politically influenced, that's automatically going to sway your mind one way or the other. And it's people who are into politics. If you're a Republican, you have a Republican brain. If you're a Democrat, you have a Democrat brain. They don't have their own brain. So off top, politics. I'm gonna be done with it, Grayson. Nah, it's fine. It's cool, William. I'm just gonna leave that alone, and I'm just gonna move on. So, there's more things that we want to talk about.
That alone.
Yeah, there's more things we want to talk about because there's more tweets here that we want to get to. So this woman, she copied over it so you could highlight this. She says, as an actor, this is what Scarlett said. As an actor, I should be allowed to play any person or any tree or any animal because that's my job. Mm-hmm. The quote goes on very long. She says, and the requirements of my job, I feel like, she says, I feel like it's a trend in my business and it needs to happen for various social reasons. Yet there are times it does get uncomfortable when it affects the art because I feel art should be free of restrictions. I totally agree with that.
Yeah.
It's all about the art, bruh.
Yeah.
Keep the shit 100, man. So that's just where I'm at with it. He said, William said I'm not a political guy for the podcast to know. He says, I'm not a political guy, sorry. So William Grayson said he's not political. All right, thanks, bro. And she says, I think society would be more connected if we just allowed others to have their own feelings and not expect everyone to feel the way we do. Go ahead, H3.
No. This is Scarlet, right?
This is Scarlet talking.
Okay.
This is, all right, this is Scarlet talking. Let's get back into
the rest of the article.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Courtney saying Scarlett Johansson, highest paid actress in the world, not stepping aside to give opportunities to minorities, but with her $140 million net worth, would rather complain that she isn't happy because she can't portray a few roles that are actually written for minorities. F off, she says.
That's not
F off. No,
I'm
about to flame this chick.
That is stupid.
I'm about to flame this chick. It's right here. Here's her name, Courtney, at Infamous Margot. She said, let me go ahead and let me highlight this. She says she isn't happy because she can't portray a role actually written for minorities. Newsflash, dumb motherfreaker. If this was made for you, a minority, a trans, wouldn't they have cast one? If they felt the way she felt? It sounds to me that instead of being mad at Scarlett Johansson, they should be mad at the casting director.
If they want to be mad, yeah.
Yeah.
How come
because
you don't know?
whose idea? We have a transgender film. I don't know who wrote it. Let's say it was written by a transgender person. Let's say it's directed by somebody in the community. As soon as somebody decided to hire somebody that is not trans with her ideology that Courtney has, you don't need to be mad at Scarlett for taking the check. You need to be mad at the person who chose to go outside of the community and cast somebody who is not of what you say for minorities. You know what I believe? It just wasn't written for a minority. It was written for the story, for the character. That's what it's for the world. It's what I can't go watch this shit now. I'm not gay, but I went and saw Moonlight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I saw Mother. I go see chick flicks. Me and E went to go see Crazy Asians. What are they named? Crazy Little Asians?
Crazy Rich Asians.
Crazy Rich Asians.
Yeah.
Me and E went to go see that. Why? Because I'm black. I gotta go see superhero movies and hood movies. Medeas and sheep.
Nice.
Man, I have a lot of creative elements in my brain. We all do. Yeah. We like those chick flicks. We get watery eyed when the girl gets the guy and the guy gets the girl. I like The Notebook.
Hey,
what the freak? Sleepers in Seattle's fire.
I watched Midnight. I mean, not Midnight. Moonlight. Empire.
See, you watch Empire.
Like in there. Drama too.
We as straight men could identify in other things that we could feel how women feel sometimes if we open our mind to it. I understand what it's like when a man finally at the end of the movie looks you in your eyes in the rainy scene and finally tells you how much he cares about you and you get all watery eyed. I feel good for the girl to get the guy. I don't have to be a girl to feel that. So why do I gotta be? You think I gotta be a trans to feel something for a trans character finally being accepted in society? Shoot, I could tie that to something that's wrong with me. Eczema, fat. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, I wish I was in shape. I wish I had long, nourishing blonde hair and a buff, big old pecs like this. Yeah, I don't give a freak about that personally, but I understand that some people do. Some people hate their bodies. I love mine, but I'm just glad that I do. But some people hate their bodies, hate the way they look, they hate the way they talk. Some people hate. So I understand how something that's about yourself that's not represented in Hollywood, and you wanted to see it yourself on screen because it'll make you feel, hey, he's up there, so can I be? You know, I'm rooting for you. I get it. So why are you LGBTQs? Why are you pro-black? Why are you brother black over everything? Why are you gay as the world? Why are you all the women rule the world? Why are you people so closed-minded to think that we have to live your life to understand your life. We don't. We know what it's like to not be able to get shit, especially as blacks.
Yeah.
What the heck? Yeah. And you know what's funny? The LGBTQs, for the most part, hate niggas. And that's the real talk of it. Because you go to Hollywood right now, there's segregation amongst gays.
Really?
Yeah,
oh,
what?
Yeah.
It's not a real movement
Heck
at
yeah.
all.
Where's the movement? Because if you gay, no matter what color you are, you're gay. You gay. We all gay. Man, it's still. I'm white gay.
I like my gays black.
You're black gay.
I like my gays thick.
Yeah.
I like my gays.
It's
no matter what.
I like my gays
compartmentalization,
bruh.
Like, you guys are full of shit, man. Because at the end of the day, everything Courtney's saying, everything that everybody is saying in these trash tweets only applies to certain trans. Mostly not niggas.
I like my gay stud. No,
because as soon as a Nas X comes up, run around hip hopping and shit, they be like, look at him acting all weird. Black people coming here. Let's go. Because it don't matter. Because you could be in a restaurant in West Hollywood, a whole gang of gays could be at freaking what's the name of that burger? Steak and Shake Shack. And as soon as a group of nigga gays come, they're leaving. It's the same thing. So why don't you guys change that shit up?
They won't.
Segregating against themselves, bruh. It don't change. So y'all are full of shit. That's just where it is. Because as soon as someone... See how you flip the coin on them and they start to trip out? What? He was supposed to be... Oh, so you don't like it now. Now you know what it feels like. Because this... Y'all about the Me Too and y'all about the whole LGBT... If you guys are tired of the way the society is going, us too. We are too. If you guys are part of the society that was here 10 years ago and you've transitioned into what we have become now and you're getting castrated or you feel like you can't speak what you want in social media, or even when someone as simple as an interview is looking you in the eye and asking you a direct question, human to human, and you are scared to answer it, us too. When you feel like on a YouTube channel, you can't say what's on your mind, even though you know it's the goddamn truth, but you fear that people will castrate you for saying what you say, or even twisting your words. Us too. If you're at a point where you have lowered your expectations across the board for Hollywood in the last 3 years, because of the taint agenda that they impose on your superheroes, on your dramas, on your spies, on your action, on your horror, on any freaking movie that you love, because you know there's an agenda behind it, us too. HC3?
This is utter... I can't even think of a word to say, man, but the people... Let's go back to Twitter. People have the biggest mouths on Twitter.
Yes.
People have the nastiest...
Hulk.
Bro.
They're Hulks.
Bro. And I know I said... Remember me saying this about Facebook. Oh, it's good for people to voice their opinion sometime in one-on-ones, maybe, face-to-face. They won't say that because they're afraid, and then you was against that because you're like, yeah, they should be afraid. They shouldn't be able to say whatever they want to say because it's wrong and it's mean. But when I go on Twitter, man, and I just be I look at the the porn stuff on Twitter. Don't judge me.
Don't judge me.
Don't judge me, man. But
wow, when you look at porn on Twitter, that is disgusting.
Yeah. Oh my God. Oh, you too?
I cannot stand.
Send me a link.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
DM. Yo, what was you looking at?
Send me the link, bro.
Big black cock and Asian booty. Okay. But yeah, and I feel that on this matter, you have to, like you said, you can't be halfway about it. You gotta be all in.
Correct.
You gotta be all in.
Correct.
So the fact, what you said to the matter is, if I'm black, no matter if you're white, man, you guys are all transsexual. So what's the point? what are we talking about here? You know, it's like they just want something to fight about. You know, they think not all. Look, not all. Don't please don't castrate me. Not all, but many homosexual people and the rest they think they're above everybody else. You know,
I don't know if it's everybody else. Oh yeah, kind of.
No, yeah,
specifically black folks.
Yeah. They think that they can't be touched. They think that their rights are better than our rights. You know, like, and I feel that's wrong. Like you gonna hurt this poor lady trying to play a role, man. Y'all just eat her up alive. You know what I mean? Like, so it's like,
are you switching stances? Because earlier you were like, "Hey, man,
$140 million
she should be more responsible." Woman. They coming at her.
No, she should be. She. I understand why they're upset, and I understand why she said what she said. You know what I mean? So I'm kind of
take a stance.
I'm in the middle with this, man.
Okay, question.
I'm in the middle with this.
Right. Question. You're the football guy. You're the football guy. So
yeah.
So as far as representation in regards to black coaches,
how
do you feel about that rule in regards to having
black coach thing.
X amount of black coaches interviewed before you choose a coach? Is that representation, or is that forced representation, or is that the person getting the right job? Should they have interviewed multiple transgenders just to fill some sort of quota first?
Oh no, that's wrong. That's wrong. So I can't even deny that's wrong. So yeah, you got me there. But yeah, they do that in NFL. So
yeah.
Well, yeah.
And I'm not, and it's not even me hitting on you because it's NFL. It's just NFL is so damn big.
Yeah.
That okay. So this is only as far as you have gotten in regards to coaches and being black or not being black. It's still this big thing in regards to their color versus are they good coaches. The coach that just got fired from the Bengals last season, was he a good coach? Is he maybe a better defensive coach instead of a head coach? We'll see.
He shouldn't count the. I forget his name.
I know what you're talking about.
Tiger Woods' dad. He shouldn't. He's black and Asian. He looks just like Tiger Woods, man, but like 30 years older. He haven't been to the playoffs in like 15 years. His time was overdue. You know. Now if they fire Coach Tomlin, then we have an issue.
Coach from the Browns. But yeah, Tomlin, that'd be a totally different issue.
Yeah. That'd be a problem.
But how is it a different issue if
he's a better coach?
He's a better coach, but if he doesn't have a job, but then they decide to go with somebody else, is it because he's black or because they felt like this guy who was not black was the better coach? But then excuse me. Then again, the question is, just like we're dealing with in regards to this article, it's what Scarlett said, but it's what the public is saying about what she said.
Yeah.
That's the big issue.
Yeah, man. I feel that this is just the beginning of the end. And where we're living, this whole entire society is going to crumble. But we got a couple of donations here, man. I want to go ahead and give a special thank you to my man Ashton Lampkin for putting $5 down on the shot. To Ashton Lampkin, appreciate you. Ashton Lampkin says, "Too many crybabies in this world, man. I got a lot of explaining to do for my children once they come into the world. I got a whole 300-page manual."
Hey man, I'm sorry. It's kept me from getting beat longer than I had to. Not.
Hey, and it's still not gonna be enough.
It won't.
It won't be enough.
It won't. I feel sorry for children born in this day and age, including my son. But I'm gonna protect him as much as I can. We have William Grayson says the LGBTQ will take on our struggle a lot of the times. LGBTQ will take on our struggle a lot of the time. Pay the Rent says James McAvoy was fire as Patricia. Hey, you nasty, bro. You nasty. That fool was buff.
She was good.
Huh?
She was.
She was what?
Bro, you see what we said? She. Oh my God, he played that role that good.
I'm reading.
Said she.
I'm reading. His comment says, "Oh,
thank you." Boy, he said she. I said she too.
Well, it's appropriate to say she.
Why? because you played that role that damn good.
Not really. When I see trans people in the street, I call them she's, even though they're clearly men. I say she because they don't like when you say he.
Yeah, they
Really?
they find
They'll
that
get mad and they'll start putting bows on you.
They get
They'll bring that he out if you call them.
They get
I can't tell the
You
difference.
saw the
between,
GameStop video? You said, ma'am. It's ma'am. Sir. Motherfreaker. You stop saying sir. It's ma'am. I'll show you a sir.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Sir,
it's
please.
like- it's
God
like-
dang it.
It's ma'am.
But like, dude, you're a muscly bound tall man in a dress. You didn't even take the hormones yet. Even soften that frame a little bit. Your cheekbones are still bold. Like everything is manly. You gotta come back in 6 months, bro. After the hormones and the hair falls off of your face and body, at least. God. Anyway, the 8-bit misfit gave us $1. Thank you to him. And Stembo says, feel free to speak. Oh, Stembo, $5. Shout out to Stembo. Thank you.
Thank you.
He says, I feel free to speak openly here. I'm so happy I found this channel. I'm such a fan now. If y'all ever down in Texas, I'm buying y'all some barbecue. Oh, that's what's
Hey,
up.
watch your mouth. What makes you think I like barbecue? I
be
feel
there.
extremely offended right now.
I'll be there.
What if I was vegan and I only wanted tofu that
okay.
tasted like barbecue? Because, you know,
He'll
I still need to have the
make that
texture
too.
of meat, but it can't be meat.
He'll make that too.
Guys, don't forget, there's many ways to support this channel. Thank you for the donations and stuff like that and comments and everything. But there's also a way you could sponsor. Join Jody's Corner sponsorship, and you can help out the channel for $5 a month. You get exclusive perks in the chat, like your green name and different icon coins, Jody's Corner coins. You get noticed in the chat and live streams. And also, you get access to a very intimate private live stream that only sponsors can see. The last Thursday of every month. Thank you, guys. And shout out to Ozaro Azams. What's up, my girl? I think we picked up Ozaro Azams on a Try Not to Laugh about 2 years ago, and she stuck with us ever since. I think she's from New Zealand or somewhere out there. She says, these entitled people will have been shot in my home country anyway.
Oh my God.
She said they would have been shot in my home country anyway. Fuck.
Man.
I think she said entitled people. I think she means anybody who acts like a douche. Not just trans or blacks or
Anybody
gays.
with
She
their
said
nose
these
up.
entitled people, and I think the top.
Oh my God, I don't want. That'd be terrible. I guess I'd be one of them because of the sick things that I like. But we'll keep that.
I'm not vegan.
Keep that between us, right?
I'm not a whore. My name's not Maurice.
No one.
What are you talking about?
No one. Oh.
Nice try.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and go. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get off of this topic. Overall, Scarlett Johansson, you're clearly in the right. I got your back 100%. It's wrong, and it shows how very hypocritical these fools are. Hypocrites out here, who, just like my man earlier said, you lobbied for Ariel to be black. You should be perfectly fine with Scarlett Johansson being a trans
Oh,
or
trans.
a tree or a skateboard.
Tree trans.
Or rock.
Trans tree.
Or a trans tree riding a skateboard with a broomstick.
Who wants to be Black Widow.
There you go. And that's that. So we're gonna go ahead and move on to the next one. The next one is another doozy because
Dang.
this beach. Yeah, I said it. Beach. And that's exactly what she is. She's a lying, scandaling, sleazy, terrible person for being caught up in this mess. And now I could finally come out and say it. I've been waiting for a lot of evidence to come out. That's why I haven't talked about it. Amber Heard is a foul, lying, scamming, manipulative, crazy whore for doing what she's done to Jhonny Depp. So let's go ahead and take a look at the article. Marquise A.K. Shreve, would you go ahead and usher us in on this article?
Sure. One of Amber Heard's friends. My
did
words.
it go away?
My words are gone.
I'm
My
sorry.
words are gone. One of Amber Heard's friends defended Jhonny Depp from the actress's harrowing domestic abuse allegations and accused Heard of being verbally abusive herself. When specifically questioned about alleged abuse Heard suffered on May 21st, 2016, Devenir said in her statement,
Quote, this is her friend. This is Amber Heard's friend giving a quote under oath in a document testimony.
I was with Amber and interacted with her frequently on the several days immediately following her abuse allegation, including at least on May 23rd, 24th, and 25th. On those days, I worked with Amber, retrieved packages for her, rode elevators with her, and saw her up close and in person. On none of those days, immediately following the abuse claims, did I observe any signs of physical abuse or injury, including redness, swelling, cuts, bruising, or damage of any kind. Devenir added, I never saw Amber injured in any way, although I am now aware that she has had many different abuse claims. She also claimed to have never heard of any domestic violence allegations from the couple, and that neither Heard nor Depp ever mentioned any sort of abuse around her. Devenir also said in her declaration, I knew and interacted with Amber's close friends, Rocky Pennington, something there, and her sister, Whitney Heard. None of them ever mentioned any accusation of violence or other abuse against Amber by Mr. Depp.
All right. Now, that's just really the little gist of it, because it goes on to say in the actual article itself. If we go ahead and take a look at this here. So this is another one of her friends that was also called on to be a witness in the case. So the close friend, E.O. Tillett Wright.
Okay. I apologize.
Yeah, was also, while Devenir said that she heard abuse from within marriages, she also accused the girl also accused Amber herself for verbal abuse toward her own staff. She says, I witnessed Amber being verbally abusive towards her former assistant Kate, screaming at her on the phone. Then her assistant Kate called me several times in tears, very upset regarding the treatment she received from Amber. So this, to me, in my opinion, shows that this chick is a psychopath. I seen the video. Did you guys see the video? You saw the video?
No.
First of all, yes, it's obvious. Amber Heard is a beautiful, gorgeous woman.
Yeah.
Even more in person, she look good. She looked just as good in person. She's fire. Let's put that out of this. I'm taking that out of this.
Of course.
All right.
You have to.
Yeah. You guys
What
seen
video, though?
All right. So first, there was a video. It's on Pornhub of her, her naked body saying, "Come home, daddy. Oh, I miss you, Johnny. Come." Showing her coochie and titties. It's fire. So she uses her body to seduce the heck out of him, right? I can just see it now. Then she gets with the guy, because she's broke. She's broke when she gets with Jhonny Depp. She's got a couple little rolls here and there, maybe a couple $100,000 in the bank. Jhonny Depp got them real coins. You marry the man, now you're set. Now she knows I got to get out this motherfucker. So I can what Jay-Z said, so I could divorce him and split his bucks. That's what she's doing here. There was another video that came out about her setting the phone up on a kitchen table while Jhonny Depp is tipsy, arguing, yelling at her. We don't know anything that happened before that video started, but after this, it's obvious to me that he set her up. She set him up. She put the video there, had him yelling, "What are you talking about?" And then a glass broke or something. She was like, "Oh, why are you doing that? Why are you doing this to me? I didn't do anything." Acting real extra dramatic. He said, "You're recording this?" He took the phone, and then the recording came off. She did some shit to make him mad on purpose, bro.
Wow.
And then came and recorded it just to make him look like a bad guy, bro. Then she came, sued for all this other stuff to get money in this divorce and all this. Now he countersuing for defamation, $50 million. He's going to win that, or they're going to settle. It's going to be in his favor, because month after month, new person after new person has come out refuting the evidence, the police statements, the friends, him. Everybody is saying that this chick is lying. No damage on the face. The 20, what is she said in the article? She was with her on the 23rd, the 24th, and the 25th. The days leading after. No, right in the elevator talking to her. They're friends. And this is her friend freaking putting her out there. Like, she probably mad, like, girl, you foul for this. I got to, and I'm under oath, so I got to tell the truth.
I can't be a part of this.
Yeah. You scamming mother. Do you remember when the news hit? Oh, Amber Heard, the pictures, Amber Heard running from abuse. She blacked her own eye. There wasn't no damage on her face. You know what that means, bro? She freaking self-inflicted herself. Or putting paint or makeup or some shit to make it look like bruises.
That thin line between love and hate.
Yeah, thin line between love. There was photos and stuff, her arms. I'm like, what is going on? What the heck?
Oh, my God.
This is this is a lesson learned, bro. Not for just Jhonny Depp, but for myself and for everyone in Hollywood, or for a star guy, or for a popular guy in high school, or anybody who's coveted, right? Bro, you better watch out.
Anybody
one of them girls out there want you, bro.
Anybody with a future.
Yeah, they gonna get you. You got to watch out for the hook. You got to watch out. It's crazy. Let's see what some of the chat is saying. Cameron saying, man, this is nuts. David Mudd says she's out of her mind. Gone Girl relationship, says the homie KC3000 from H-Town.
Good movie.
Maurice is like, run, bruh. If you see some, run. Who knew evil girls had the prettiest face? Juice WRLD. The prettiest people do the ugliest things on the road to riches and diamond rings.
You ever heard of sirens?
Yeah.
That's their MO. They get you with their pretty face, then drag you down and eat you.
Bro, yeah.
Take
the level
everything.
the level of prosecution he got from the media and everything, it defamed him. Everybody was looking at him like a woman beater.
Yeah.
I even did. I'm guilty of it. Like, dang, bro, you put your hands on her. I fell for the hook. It showed the bruised black eye and bruised arms. I'm like, what did you do, Johnny? For real?
What do you do, Johnny?
No, Johnny, no.
Here's Johnny.
Johnny, no.
You don't mess with Crybaby.
No, Johnny, no. No, Johnny, no. I'm changing go to no.
Yeah.
Johnny, no.
You don't mess with Crybaby, though.
It's crazy. It's crazy out here, bro. I feel bad. Like, dang, Johnny, how would say it ain't so? But this man's, I see his demeanor. He's a nice guy, soft-spoken. He's shy, even though you act these crazy roles. Amber Heard is a gold-digging mother freaker, bro. She came out of nowhere. I looked up her filmography. She was in like a video, a little TV, and then boom, movies, bro.
It's so hard nowadays to, you know, especially nowadays to get past a pretty face, you know?
Sexy face.
It's more than pretty. It's divine.
Hey, bro.
You know,
would you?
That's a siren right there, bro.
Would you fall for that?
If she would give me a hint of notice, heck yeah, I'm at her toes.
Hey, what if you knew? What if you knew that in order to lay with her, that she's gonna take something from you and ruin your life?
Pass.
You be like money?
If I know, definitely a pass.
She'll take you of your money. That's nothing.
Oh, wait, what are my toes or something like that?
No, she'll take your money. She'll take whatever you got, and she would make you look bad in the media. She'll probably accuse you of forcing yourself on her afterwards.
Pass.
Would you do it?
If I was a famous actor,
no, you're not
person.
listening to me. Listen to me. I said you. HT3.
Okay.
Somehow, I don't know.
She's going to take your fairy deck.
The film Gone Girl opened my eyes to the situation. Yeah, for real.
She can have my fairy deck if she wants it. It's fine.
If you bumped heads with her, if you were just walking down Beverly Boulevard one time looking for a present for your girl or your auntie, somebody, and you see her getting chased by some muggers trying to get her, and you go in there on your HT3, you put hands on them. Oh, thank you so much, big black guy. Not gonna pay it to you. To me dinner or something. And yeah, she's like, okay. She takes you to dinner. You're funny and charming on the dinner table. She finally, you want to go to your house? My house? Go to yours. You got a mansion. You can't go there, silly.
You're still paying me.
And then she just gives you that look across the table. Take me home. Let's go. right? Then you get her in your house. Gosh. Now she's in your house. She's sitting on you can't believe it. Amber Heard in my apartment, on my couch, looking this good, smelling like Marc Jacobs. Wow.
That picture right there.
Looking like this and shit. And then she just looks at you. Come on, daddy, I want you to hit this. Knowing now, here's your opportunity. But you also know that this chick will let you smash. But she will probably try afterwards to try to say you force yourself on her.
Pass.
No. That right there, you got me all roused up. But that right there, no, because I'm black, she's white, and she she's a white woman and I'm going to jail for many years.
You're already screwed.
But you're innocent.
When they see it,
Don't mean nothing.
You're already
When they
screwed
see us.
because all it
That
all,
don't mean
see us.
nothing.
Netflix.
That don't mean that. If she called the cops,
taking a
when they see
photo
us.
and okay, crap. The photo is at my place. Okay, I'm screwed right there. That's it.
Ben-
No, I'm done.
Benji,
Jody's a
so, Ben,
sociopath. How am I a
Pass.
sociopath?
Pass. No, I like this example. It's a
when they
great
see us.
example.
bro.
I'm passing.
It don't matter.
It's over.
It don't matter, bro.
What you mean?
It don't matter, bro. If she called the cops and accused me,
They're gonna ask you how'd you get
sexually
there.
assault-
I don't.
Oh.
You gotta have recordings.
No.
I
There's
Amber
gonna be-
Heard and-
There's going to be a photo
No,
of her
bro.
on your couch, and they're going to say, "Sir,
I-
is that your couch?" You're going to say yes, and you're going to jail. It's that you're done.
I pass on that one.
Really? Okay.
Pass on that
Alright.
one. I
So,
pass on that.
Ronan,
I'm not.
would you? What if the circumstances were different for you?
Oh, man.
Would you
I'm here.
just Amber Heard is in your place? Would you have sex with Amber Heard, but she will defame your name, whatever it is? Now she'll defame your name across social media and make you look like a predator.
Ask me that.
Asking you, I'm not asking you. That's the
I don't care about social
We
media.
got different
That's HT3.
thresholds, bruh. Man, Adrox probably says camera HD3, full video and audio, 100. So Ronan,
Multi-angle.
you can have sex with Amber Heard. She'll give you her body, but she will probably, she will defame Ronan Joe Genji 85 as being a pig. She won't say that you had sex with her. She'll deny it, but she'll just say that you're a terrible commentator on Jody's Corner. You're a terrible nerd person. You've been stalking her. You won't leave her alone. She'll make you look really bad, and her troll fans will come for you in droves.
Yeah.
Would you do it?
No.
I don't
Really?
know, Ronan, I don't know because we have topics here, and that would just become the topic for next Monday and Tuesday.
I know, right? Public eye,
So we
right?
would be like, oh, here come the subscribers. Thank you,
Yeah.
Amber.
Hey, Dodie said, I'm
wrong
I'm
ones,
doing
though.
it, bro.
Yeah, the
I don't
wrong
know,
ones.
but that's probably about 3,000.
You said it because just to say it, man. But if you was in that situation, knowing she gonna scam you, knowing she gonna defame your name, knowing she gonna throw you in jail for like at least 20 years.
No. You would have to pick somebody that I like. If it's Beyonce, I'm giving it all up.
What?
Yeah.
Beyonce?
Yeah, not Amber Heard, but Beyonce for me.
Different playing field.
Amber Heard
Bro, give me the
kills Beyonce.
Not
in
to-
looks.
Not to me. Looks, Beyonce's more than looks,
I need
bro.
to see the chat.
Beyonce's more than looks.
That's a franchise.
We're talking about sex only.
What?
And she
I
had
have
like
feelings for
5
Beyonce.
kids.
You have feelings for Amber Heard?
No.
No, just looks for me.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
beyond,
no.
it's beyond that with me for Beyonce.
How?
I
You
have
ever met her?
feelings- I have feelings for her.
You ever met her?
You don't. I listen to her music. She's
How-
talking to me.
Wait. How you have feelings
Alright.
when you never met somebody? That's crazy.
People have feelings for us all the time. People love you and me when they see us. Hey, Jody, I love you. They cry and shit. We wear ourselves on camera. They see us. They love us. What you talking about?
We talk to them. Beyonce don't talk to you.
She talks to me every time I listen to her freaking Destiny Fulfilled album.
Oh, okay.
She was talking to me.
No.
She said,
she's
"You're
not,
so
sir.
sexy." She was talking to me. She's in my ear. I'm pretending it.
It's exactly.
I understand that.
That's how I take it.
It's
It's
crazy,
a
but I
difference.
understand
No.
that.
From
Who do you
us.
think she's talking to? When she
From
says, "Oh, I'm so turned on right now," and she says, "You're so sexy."
She's talking about Jay-Z.
No.
No.
She's talking to her fans.
She's
I
talking to
swear, if
Jay-Z.
Beyonce says you got me speechless in my
talking
ear,
to-
it's done.
You got.
If she says that in my ear, it's done.
And that guitar. Come on.
It's done.
You got me. Oh, you got me. Oh, she's talking about me. But I give it all. I give it all up, bro.
I was watching Carmen like not too long ago.
Okay.
A cool movie.
Right.
Okay.
I give it all up. There's a song about that. You can have it all. Cars
Okay.
and everything.
Yeah.
Even give up my street
I got you.
dreams.
Jody's Dangerously in Love.
anything
Yeah.
have you on my team. I'll trade it all.
Dangerously in love.
Bruh.
Yeah.
You go to jail for 25 plus years, man.
I ain't going to
lie?
jail, bro. I'm going to film Beyonce. Hey, we about to have sex. Yeah. I'm about to have her on my couch, take a photo, have her sign the contract.
That's nearly a
No.
live stream.
No.
I gave you all
He
those
told me-
opportunities and you said no still. I said you can record her and all that. No, bro, it don't matter. I'm taking that risk, bro.
Wait. It's different, bro. The cops not gonna believe me anywhere it goes.
All right, there you go.
Same with you.
You know what I believe? We got a new sponsor. Tariq Lewis, man.
Hey!
we got two new ones.
Yeah, you're right. There's another one up there,
Yeah.
too. I missed him, man. What was his
It's
name?
your boy you talking about political. guy.
I'm gonna get him right here. Oh, really? William Grayson?
Yeah, him. Yep.
He did?
Yep.
Was it in the? It's
Where's he at? Where's
a new
he
member?
at?
I thought you just saw the
Is he the new
It
sponsor?
was like money
I know there was
donation.
one more.
He wants to
$1.99.
prove to you
There he
that
is.
he wants to prove to you that
William
he wants to
Grayson.
put
William Grayson, a sponsor as well too. I think we got like 3 new sponsors in this video. Thank you so much, man. That's when I get to 1,000. When I get to 1,000 sponsors, I'm going to full-time employ one of my friends in the Just Us League and make them full-time and working for me and for you on Jody's Corner. More content, better content. Yes, more. That's the goal. Shout out to the coins in the air. That's right, Raiden, Belide, Maurice. Tight, bruh. Hey, bro, whenever somebody sponsors, we should all, every other sponsor should throw the coins out.
Yeah.
Right? You feel me?
Yeah.
So instead of the claps, or you could do put coins out, bro. Whenever we get a new sponsor, everybody's a sponsor. Coin it up, bro.
Coins out.
Coin up the chat, man. All right.
Yeah, we'll get more content. You know, like you say, you know, when one of us is employed, and speaking of content, you know, after the stream, you know, me and Runner Joe Genji is going to finally get into that UFC topic.
Triple.
You know, everything UFC is going to come today. Keep an eye out.
Yeah, UFC coming up between Ronan and HT3.
Also, Bobby Stevens said triangle.
Triangle choke.
Okay.
Bobby Stevens says, "I'm with Jody. Taylor Swift is my girl." Fuck, I used to have such a thing for Taylor Swift. She has such a pretty face to me, man.
No.
To me,
her face is all eyeshadow.
Look, her innocence just went up when Kanye went up on stage. It was
her face is all eyeshadow.
Yo.
Stop it, bro. Please.
her face is all eyeshadow.
Her face is none but eyeshadow.
Have you not
Please.
seen that cute nose and that nice little buck tooth and that lip? How it comes up? She always wears red lipstick.
The
I'm a
smile,
sucker for red lips.
the
Her
smile.
eyes. She has like a. I love
Her eyes
face.
is eyeshadow.
She had no. She
Her
has-
eyes. Show me a picture of Taylor Swift without eyeshadow, please. Please now.
Triple.
Give me a moment.
Okay, for sure. Amber Heard though, she a wench.
But yeah, go ahead. Ronan, while I do this, go ahead. How you feel about the Amber Heard stuff, bro? With her doing all this shit, man.
It's nice to hear both sides of the story. You know, it looks like everything else is kind of
There isn't one. Facts.
No, you know what I mean? Like, it's crazy because we never really we just saw Jhonny Depp getting attacked and things like that. It was never
I just heard about the allegations, and
Yeah.
it's been pretty damn
certain
rough.
articles that they wanted us to hear and things like that. So it's crazy though. But you know, that celebrity life ain't no joke, man. This isn't the first time something like this has happened. You know, you got scandals out there. Hollywood's known for that. You know, you got allegations and
You're about
it's crazy,
to lose
man.
HT3.
So it's you know, it's unfortunate, man. I hope whatever happens, I hope he wins the case because it seems like it's, you know, the both sides of the spectrum have kind of came out. So he's probably going to come out on top on this. But you know, celebrity life ain't no joke, man. Sometimes the glamour is not everything that we think it is. You know what I mean?
Hiding her eyelash.
It's crazy. Like stuff is like hidden behind the blind eye.
That pic right
Ain't no
there.
eyeshadow, homie.
Hold on. I can't see her eyelids for one, homie.
All right, for sure.
You
you want that?
Another pic.
You want that?
Another pic,
That's
please.
what we on. That's what we on.
You can't find a good picture of her with no eyeshadow, bro.
I'll show you a picture of her with no makeup,
We got another
motherfucker.
member.
I'll show you a picture of her with no makeup, motherfucker.
Oh, yeah.
Hey,
PB&J. PB&J.
JB. Yeah, let the coins out. Oh, eyeshadow, homie.
Oh my God, her
John Wick
eyelids
fan.
are so thick. They're bulging. She has Cayman brows. Look at that. Where'd it go?
I'm looking.
Oh, no. Wait.
Are you serious?
Wait.
That's no makeup.
No. Where'd it go, homie? You took it out quick. Okay, it's back.
Bro, you
Cayman brows,
She's beautiful.
She looks fine right there.
All right, she look good. Are you ready to see Amber Heard without makeup?
Yes, please.
Oh man.
Show Amber Heard, bro.
All right, we're taking the
Show
witchcraft.
Amber Heard.
All right, so the witchcraft is gone.
Uh-oh.
You talking about these celebrities with no witchcraft? All right, for sure.
I mean, I definitely know Amber Heard in this photo behind us has eyelashes on, so.
Dang, she still look good right there, but she got
all.
makeup.
That's
Oh, here we go. I got it.
Amber Heard, baby.
No, this one. Here we go.
He said, no, not Amber.
She a regular white girl. Regular white girl.
Wait, no.
Is that the accusation?
expand
Don't
it?
matter. Regular.
Expensive.
What about this one?
Can you
Expensive.
expand it?
Oh, I know.
Fatal.
Regular white girl.
Blair Witch.
Oh my gosh, she looks amazing. She looks amazing,
That's
bro.
right.
Regular white girl.
Stand by your hollow
she,
words.
she looked like
That's
she
right, liar.
that
Stand by
picture
your
right-
hollow words.
That picture right there. She looked like the girl off of a house. The girl off the the girl off the OC.
This
The
way
one,
she
the one
pretty
with
talking
the thick cheekbones.
Yeah. I love the way you lie.
You said she looked better than the girl in the OC?
No, she look alike.
I love the way
similar,
you
similar, okay.
lie.
That's a 10 right
was
there,
like,
bro.
wait.
Stop.
Man,
Man, you know how many of those walk down Rodeo? You ever know those I could catch just going down Beverly Boulevard?
Taylor Swift is freaking kitty face.
Do you know how many of those you see?
Little girl
at,
face.
You know how many of those you get at Venice
This is a
Beach?
mature woman right here, bro.
Stop it.
This is a mature woman right here,
Stop
bro.
it.
Hey,
Lost
bro.
lady right
Stop
here.
it.
Bro, that's a mature woman. You,
This lady
what
looks
you
like she
show
does
me?
not
She has
know
like
where-
a beanie on her
She don't know
head.
where she parked
10-year-old
her car.
girl, man.
She doesn't know where she parked her car.
Stop.
There you go. There you go.
Stop.
I just showed you she looked nothing like she looked with the
Thank you,
microphone,
thank
bro.
you.
She's a
She
tourist
looked
right
12.
She looked. Oh my god.
Taylor
a
Swift
tourist.
looks 12.
Definitely a tourist.
My God.
Can't find her car. She doesn't remember she parked an E2.
Oh, yeah. And she's just going to help her.
Why hey, she's still cute right here, man.
Come on now.
Even whatchamacallit without makeup is something else.
Hey, facts on Scarlet.
Thank you, Brainiac. She look
Face brown
fire.
with no makeup, just like this is
Makeup
Oh,
artist, I
she said that-
appreciate you, but
I
I'm
think
scared of
X3
you at
means
the
Misha
same
Party,
time.
not the other one. Not Rachel
Look,
Bilson.
man.
I was like, wait, hold up. Like, all right.
Yeah. Misha.
Yeah, Misha
Oh,
Party.
she look like she has lipstick on. Right
No,
here.
no, not Misha.
She still look good, man.
Not Misha. Not Misha.
Look, no makeup. She still look good.
Someone's
Why are you
requesting-
hating on her? Look
Someone's
at Hill's face. He realizes she's cute. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Admit it.
Yeah.
Someone
Admit
wants
it.
a,
She's still cute.
Scarlett Johansson without makeup.
Yeah, I got enough.
She not cuter. She not cuter than Amber Heard. She cuter than her.
No matter. I didn't say that. I said she's still. I like her. I'm not bashing you for liking Amber Heard. I like
She
her
whatever.
too.
She whatever.
All right,
bro.
whatever.
Thank you again, PB and Jamie.
PB and Jamie.
PB and Jamie.
PB&J. I just never had a thing for Amber Heard. It's like I don't have a thing for Beyonce. I mean, not Amber Heard, Taylor Swift.
cool.
I never had a thing for Beyonce.
I know.
I feel that Rihanna blows her out the water in every aspect in life. That's just me.
Including
She doesn't. She can't touch Taylor Swift.
She
anymore.
no. Rihanna blows Beyonce out
Get
the
the
water.
freak out of. Leave with that shit you talking
Yeah.
about. Stop it, bruh. Beyonce look better. She can sing better. Got more money. She got clothes. She's a director. She's an actor.
Dances
Stop it,
better.
man. Rihanna is just
I'm
a stripper with a little bit of a voice. All she do is smoke weed all day and beat people up in the streets.
Rihanna all day.
All right,
over
for sure.
over Beyonce.
So you're going by personal. You're not going by facts.
Okay,
You want to go discography?
I'm talking about looks, bro.
Oh, you talking about looks?
Talking about looks.
Okay.
Talking about looks.
Why Rihanna always cover that forehead?
Just so I could read.
I love her big forehead.
I just had to go, ooh.
Yeah.
Shout out to Paul Mooney, bro. Paul Mooney says, Chris Brown didn't hurt that girl. She was beating him. He was scared. You bite when you're scared. I saw that forehead. She must have beat him with that forehead. Chris Brown was screaming. You bite when you're scared. He bit her. She was hitting him with that forehead, and he was he had to bite her.
man.
He was beating her with that forehead.
Yikes.
Freak out of here, bro.
Hammerhead style, man. To me,
Nah,
she's sexy, bro.
Rihanna look good too, but nah.
Yeah, but
She's too promiscuous for me.
She's
Too many rappers know what that's like.
Including Eminem.
If you know what I mean. Yeah, I'd rather
listen,
have
man.
a woman with stature and status. There's no status. I mean, God, even Leonardo DiCaprio got some of that.
Yeah, he did. But you know,
Meek
that's
Mill
him.
with
That's-
Drake. The other fools from Young Money way back in the day. It's a long run, bro. You know Jay got first dibs. Hey, yo, I'm gonna turn you from a
Good girl gone bad.
good girl gone bad. Bruh. What do you think she made?
was way under
raining,
that umbrella.
Yeah, the umbrella, the rain.
Ella.
That was symbolic for what happened between them two.
Okay. Let's go in deep.
What does if you meaneth, Jody? What's up, BJ Phantom? Hey, you hit the wall, bro, yesterday. I don't know if you got a chance to check it out, but if HC3 leans to his left, you'll be able to see
He meaneth
To his
Beyonce it
left.
cometh with that dragoneth.
BJ Phantom made a new entry
There it
into the
is.
Wall of Fame. We redid you, BJ. There he is. BJ Phantom and Russell Ward. Right there. So shout out to y'all, man. Yeah. Kiss your sus, gang. That's right. So, anything else on this topic?
Yeah. I feel that this goes to another member.
New member. Hey, MJ Legend 23, new member, sponsor gang. Hey, MJ 23, thank you for believing me and helping take one of my team off the workforce. I can't wait for the day that I can walk up to one of these gentlemen. There's other ones as well. And tell them to quit their job and come work for Jody's Corner, man. And you help me get one step closer and look at the coin. Look at them coins, bro.
Man, they thick.
Look at the Jody currency, bro. Look at them shecklings. The sponsor gang is thick, my dude. So, Kevin Castro, join Kevin Castro. Arog Spidey, Benji97, Tariq Lewis, Bobby Stevens, Ashton Lampkin, Pay the Rent, Stevenson Johnsson, K Johnson 211, and Tariq Lewis.
That green, man.
Become a sponsor, man. Go ahead and join that team.
All that green, bro.
Join that team. $4.99 a month, baby. Become it. Tariq says, love this shit. That's right. Willie Cabal, MJ Legend 23, Jaquez, Ty Harmon. Look at Shabuizi. Shout out to Shabuizi, man. Kane X, I see you. 05 Kid. What's up, man? Willie Cabal. All right, so go ahead, HC3. You ain't falling for this? Do you believe it or what?
No, I
Whose
believe.
side are you on?
Jhonny Depp's, bro. I'm on his side, man. He seemed like a stand-up guy, man. Like he seemed like he has morals and standards, and man, you know, like he don't. I don't know him personally, but it just seems like his energy, like he don't give me.
Yeah. Same way with
me. Woman beater. He don't give me that. You know, of course, we don't know what he does in his household. We don't know, but he just don't give me that. And then it just goes to.
Do you know, real quick? Do you know who I think really is a douchebag in real life, and I think he just beats his wife and picks his nose and wipes it on his couch?
Who?
Russell Crowe. He strikes me as a douchebag. Russell Crowe looks like he farts in his sleep. He wipes his boogers all over his furniture, beats his wife.
Nice that look. He got that rugged look. He got that. You know,
rugged. He got a douche look.
That like a mean look.
Yeah.
It's
everything.
It's a mean look.
Not just the look. It's everything about him that oozes from him. Just like you just said, everything about Johnny. Everything about him screams douche. I don't like Russell Crowe, bro.
Dare I say who I think? Will Smith.
You think Will Smith is a douchebag?
I think so, bro. I think
he seems so happy in all of his videos and all of his interviews and stuff.
That's the kicker. That's the kicker. That I'm just saying. It seems like he's so happy and his videos be so meaningful and touching.
Yeah.
But as soon as he get home, hey yo, Jada. Huh? Oh man, make me a sandwich.
I can't believe you just did that,
Wow. He gave me that vibe, bro. He's a good actor. He's a good person.
He just exposed him, bro.
He's a good person on camera, bro. He's lovable. He's huggable. But as soon as that last camera turned off, boom. Let this happen.
You just said Will Smith turns off the camera and he goes Boondocks nigga moment on. It's just
death shot in real life.
Boom, bro.
That's crazy, bro.
Wow. Hey, yo, Jada.
like he getting a shout out in one of his songs or something.
Hey, real Suicide Squad.
Hey, man. He does look like he has a face on, right? To me, it seems that digging in oneself requires a level of representation to the point of where we need to do better. You know what I'm saying? He's about to be psycho, bro. As soon as that camera goes off, God dang it! You were supposed to tell me what to say, you son of a bitch. Wait till I get you home,
bro.
All right, I'm ready.
It seems like he got a little mean streak in him, bro. Like it just seems like it, bro. I don't know.
That's funny. That's
just
Will
me,
Smith
bro.
is Precious Hollywood now,
bro.
with a heavyweight.
He's top tier, bro. I know. I'm just gonna go outside right now, bro.
Wow.
Took it out
Yeah, pretty much.
Who you think? All right, so I got one. I named Russell. He named Will Smith. Who do you think is a secret douchebag in Hollywood? Who you think is just a prick who puts on a facade in front of everybody else, but you think is a prick in real life? Ronan, you got one?
I like him though. Tom Cruise, man.
Really? No, don't say that. No.
He can switch up. He can switch up, bro. He's done a lot of weird stuff. He's done a lot of weird stuff.
No, you picked the wrong. No. Tom Cruise is not. No.
He can go there, bro. He's like chameleon. You don't know what he's gonna do.
Did you see what happened when the dude shot the water in his face?
Yeah.
He's like, hey, I'm trying to give you an interview. No. I'm trying to give you an interview, and you going to do this? You know you're a jerk. All right.
That's classic.
Come on.
I mean, but again.
That's like the nice guy.
Like he said about Will. Like, I mean, Tom he can shift. You know what I mean?
Wow.
We don't know. Like,
you really that? Oh, you went straight to the top.
That's
worse than Will Smith.
This is Hollywood. Anything can happen.
Tom Cruise is Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise is Tom
Anything can happen.
Cruise.
Dang.
Anything.
Dang.
Just saying.
All right.
Yeah.
Tom,
He gave you
Ronan. You done.
He gave you that. That's crazy. That's crazy. He gave you that vibe.
Yeah.
The Rock.
That's a bold one from Ronan.
He's unpredictable, and that's also one to say. Tom's very unpredictable.
He is.
Hey, Casey 3000. He says The Rock. That's obvious for all of us.
Oh yeah, him too.
I think we all think The Rock is a douchebag behind. He's been like that in the WWF. Everybody in wrestling knows he's a freaking two-faced douchebag.
But as soon as the cameras come on, he's the nicest angel.
Yep. Correct. The Rock off top, Casey.
Yeah.
You got one, Marquise?
Man, it like he said, Ronan said, it's Hollywood. Maybe I'm just gonna say it because
go bold, bro. Ronan went high. He went bold with it.
Well,
Ethan Hunt.
I don't know how high I don't know how high I'm gonna go, but
no, I hear about
just
no
based
Thor.
off of me not really caring much about him, and he always portrays himself extremely happy. I'm gonna just throw out two people. They ain't really that high, but right now they're still out there. I'd probably say Nick Cannon and Kevin Hart.
Okay.
Nick Cannon.
Okay. Breaking news. It looks like Taika Waititi will direct Thor 4. This is exclusive from The Hollywood Reporter. Taika Waititi to direct the Thor 4. Meanwhile, development concerns force Warner's to push back Akira. Oh no.
Are you okay?
Oh, let's get into this article. Let's do it.
Okay.
So Taika Waititi is returning to the many worlds of Thor. Waititi has inked a deal to write and direct and follow up his 2017 smash Thor Ragnarok. But his boarding of what would be a fourth installment of the Marvel franchise comes at a cost. Warner Brothers' long gestation adaptation of Japanese manga Akira. That project, which was penciled for a May 21st, 2021 release date, and had Waititi testing actors in a worldwide search for talent, is being put on pause indefinitely as the two projects' production dates began to bump up against one another. Script development concerns caused Akira to push back its shooting start, and while some of those have been addressed, says sources, the dates were now too close for comfort. Warner's next step for Akira is unclear. Several sources have said that Warner's is keen on keeping Waititi involved with the long term and hopes to see him pick up Akira after Thor 4. Waititi brought his own stamp to the Thor franchise with Ragnarok, infusing the movie with an idiosyncratic wit evident in his previous work, like What We Do in the Shadows and The Hunt for the Wilder People. Audiences responded to the tune of almost 854 million worldwide, while critics' raves put the movie at 93% on Rotten Tomatoes. The movie also rejuvenated what had been a rare declining franchise performer for Marvel. Chris Hemsworth is expected to reprise his career-defining role as the Asgardian god of thunder. Next up for Waititi is Jojo Rabbit, a unique Nazi-era blah, 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 rep by the CAA. Oh, my God, Justice League panel, what do you guys think about Taika Waititi being cast as the director and Chris Hemsworth coming back, but Akira on hold?
Yeah, I feel. I feel that we're going to get more of the Thor that we never wanted, the jokey Thor. Again, we always said Ragnarok was a good comedy, but it was never meant to be a comedy. It was meant to have stakes and value, and a lot of the jokes were empty. You know, that movie had a lot of jokes, man, and I just
Tons of them.
Tons of jokes, and some hit, some missed. I liked Thor Ragnarok for what it was. I liked it, even though it was supposed to be something else. I liked it for what it was. It was funny. It was good comedy. They had to do something to make Thor likable because he was a boring character before that. You know, nobody was looking for Thor. I mean, what they did with Thor before Ragnarok was just like they made him just like to nothing. He didn't have he was just a shell to me. He was the most boring Avengers out of all the Avengers. So they did something. They made him funny. You know, they made him somewhat appealing. Taika Waititi, you know, he could direct a good comedy movie. You know, it was whatever, but that wasn't the Thor that we wanted or needed. You know, so I feel that again we gonna get the same jokey character. He was like that in Endgame. That was him in Infinity War, Endgame. That was gonna be him in Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
Yeah, 3.
It's gonna be him, you know, because we got a glimpse of that, you know. Oh, I'm the captain. Yeah. Oh, no.
Of course.
Of course you're of course. We all know who's the real captain.
Of course.
You know, me like bro, like Thor, like why are you telling jokes, my guy? Like you're the god of thunder, man? You should. Oh, you kill me,
He's
man.
a comedian. He is a comedian now.
That's what I'm saying.
There was rumors he wanted out as Thor. After Thor 1 and Thor 2, he wanted out. He's tired of the serious, real acting.
I heard about that.
Once Taika Waititi came and revitalized the franchise with comedy and aloofness, he said, "I'm back on board. If you continue to," he said, "I will be Thor as long as you continue to make him jokey." That's what he wants. Chris Hemsworth signed up for Ghostbusters 2016 to be a freaking cuck joke. That's what he loves. He's a cuck in Men in Black with freaking that stupid Tessa Thompson and the dumb Tessa Thompson in that role. They were both dumb and trash.
Bruh.
That filth movie. That's the worst movie of 2019, by the way. The worst movie of 2019, in my opinion, is Men in Black.
So far.
Yeah. Dark Phoenix, you know.
It's
expected to. Dark Phoenix, I will watch Dark Phoenix.
Expected or not, it's still the worst, bruh. Expected or not.
No.
That Dark Phoenix is still trash, bruh.
No.
Thank you.
It's trash.
Thank you.
Not worse than Men in Black to me.
I watch Men in Black over Dark Phoenix, man.
I'm so sorry.
That was cringy, bruh.
I feel bad for you.
Really?
Bruh.
Yeah.
Dark Phoenix was cringy.
I could laugh at Dark Phoenix, bro. I could laugh at how trash it is. Men in Black offended me and bored me. I almost wanted to fell asleep so many times. Men in Black is more boring than Dark Phoenix.
If Men in Black is boring, it's not a good movie.
Boring is the worst.
Okay.
Which one's more boring to you, Men in Black or Dark Phoenix?
Boring, I would give it to Men in Black. Hands down.
That's it for me.
And that's
Men,
not.
that's the
Men
worst.
in Black is definitely supposed to be fun.
Don't bore me.
I mean,
don't bore me, please. Don't bore me. Make me mad. Don't bore me.
Okay. For me, it's still
More
Dark Phoenix.
tolerable than the other.
I get it. It's boring, but it's still Dark Phoenix.
Gotcha.
Okay. More importantly though, Akira.
Yeah.
That movie was a breath of fresh air.
Wasn't Tom Cruise gonna be in it? It was some iconic actor was in talks to be in Akira.
I mean, Leo was producing his production company. Leonardo DiCaprio was going to produce
Leonardo
it.
DiCaprio?
Yeah. And they took out
I thought that he was going to be
They changed a lot of
in
things.
it? I remember a really iconic name being involved with Akira.
Wait,
was it Keanu Reeves?
No, I don't think it was Keanu.
Somebody.
Who was the bad
That
guy
would be kinda
that
cool,
showed their face at the end? Because he was pretty popular too. But
The bad guy that showed their face at the end of what?
Akira.
I didn't see it.
You watch Akira?
I've never seen it. I have the movie, but I need to watch it. Yeah, I have it.
You need to watch that, sir.
The code says it's one of the greats of all time.
It's been a while since I've seen it.
Okay, but it was some.
Tetsuo is
Yeah, who was the bad villain who revealed his face at the end of Akira?
Welcome,
Christoph Waltz?
Oh, you're talking about the live action?
Yeah, the movie.
I thought you were talking about the animated
Yeah,
cartoon.
I thought you were talking about
animated
the anime.
movie.
I'm like, I haven't seen that.
The bad guy that revealed himself.
Akira.
Wait, I'm talking about
Akira, they're not Ghost in the Shell.
Are you lost or?
Akira and Ghost in the Shell are two different things.
I'm talking.
Hold on. You're talking about Battle Angel, Alita.
Oh no!
No.
Yeah. I'm thinking of Lita.
I'm sorry.
I'm thinking of Lita.
Yeah. I was like, you set yourself up. Good movie. Wrong project.
I'll take the L on that one. I'll take the L on that one.
He said Christoph Waltz was the kicker. That's not Akira or Ghost in the Shell.
Okay.
I'm over here trying to figure it out in my head.
After Dr. Ito.
Whoopsie! Get Flash with Savage in here.
Okay.
No, I helped you. I was like, Christoph Waltz.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
Wow.
You're right.
All right.
You're right. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, while you were over there being blasphemous, we got a new sponsor. Chris Williams. Chris Williams, thank you for helping make one of my members a full-time employee of Jody's Corner. Like it's 1,000, bro. Don't forget, $4.99. Become a sponsor, baby.
Hey,
What we about?
I got one thing to say.
Lita was tough.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Delete that footage. All right, go ahead.
Final cut, bro.
All right, so Ronan, I want to ask you, Ronan, your take on Thor 4 coming out. It's basically a Ragnarok 2.
Oh man,
It's going to be a Ragnarok 2. It's the same actor and director. What is your thoughts on Ragnarok 2 coming out, Taika Waititi, and then them shelving Akira for it?
All right, so the first part of that question, I think it's cool, but I kind of checked out after Ragnarok because now I know what it is, and I enjoyed it for what it is, and I see what it is, and it's going to be a retread of that.
Yeah.
Taika Waititi's cool as far as visual. I don't think he's like the best storyteller, and a lot of his filmography are comedy, so it makes sense why he would take Thor in that direction. And then the second part to that question, as far as the Akira, I understand why they're hiring him, but I don't think he's qualified. They're looking at him as far as the visual guy. Ragnarok had great visuals, and you're going to need more than that to tell that kind of story because Akira's kind of complex. The only thing that kind of gave me hope for that, and that movie's been getting shelved for the longest. That movie's been in development hell for some time now for various reasons. And representation is probably the main thing. This is the kind of property where that is kind of bent on representation because most of the characters are Japanese. They wanted to change the Neo-Tokyo setting from Neo-Manhattan so that you can see that they're kind of trying to whitewash it already.
All right, okay.
The Hughes brothers were involved at one point. Jordan Peele was involved at one point. Now they're talking about Taika. So it's like, I'm glad that it's shelved. That's good news. Get somebody that's qualified for it.
So that's good news then.
Get somebody that's qualified for it and just go back to the sources. Because at first they were talking about they were going to adapt the 1988 animated movie, but now they're saying they're going to go more towards the mangas, and they've been doing casting with international stars and things like that. So either way, it could work, but I'm glad it got shelved because I don't want him to do it. I don't want him nowhere near it.
Oh, yeah. Wow. So you don't want Taika Waititi's fingers on it?
Not at all. No.
All right.
Yeah.
Do you think that, is it because I haven't seen Akira? Have you seen it?
Yes.
All right. So you two are the ones who've seen Akira. Is it the tone of the film?
It is dark.
Of Akira?
It is gritty.
Okay. That's all you need to say.
It is that.
It's a post-apocalyptic.
That's all you need to say.
Yeah.
It's a post-apocalyptic
it has
sci-fi
stakes?
movie.
Yes.
Yeah.
Taika needs to be farther away from this shit.
Yeah, this is not his forte. Not at all.
Taika needs to be all the way away.
Yeah.
Like
I said,
Stake, seriousness.
This kid almost feels like
his name came up. His name came up for the visuals factor, and that's it. That's what I said. I understand why they went after him, but Akira's more than that.
Hey, so that's a very simple thing for me. Since all of you guys said, it's serious in nature and it has stakes and all that.
Oh, yeah.
Then I'm definitely one of those people that do not want Taika Waititi to do Akira. And you're right, Ronan. I agree with you. This is definitely good news that Taika Waititi hopefully will not direct Akira.
Yeah.
But let's talk more about Thor 4.
Yeah.
So now we know that he's actually directing Thor 4. I'm going to go to HC3 and get what he has to feel.
Yeah.
Do you think that Taika Waititi is the right choice to play to be the director starring Chris Hemsworth, basically doing a Ragnarok 2 sequel? What's your take on that?
No, he's not the right. He wasn't right for the first for Thor 3.
But you like Ragnarok though. You said
comedy,
you enjoyed it. Comedy, correct.
I'm a jokey guy.
Yeah,
I love jokes.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with jokes.
Yeah,
I love them.
The same way anyone in the chat.
I need them.
Anybody in the chat who like Ragnarok, I'm one of the ones who like Ragnarok. I like Ragnarok for all the wrong reasons though.
Okay. Me too.
Okay.
I'm the same way.
Okay, I can live with that.
Same way. Yeah. So, but again, Ragnarok wasn't supposed to be a comedy, but it's like we got it, and it was a funny film, man. We're like, yay, so jokes. MCU jokes. You know, you can't go wrong with that. You know, but if we and Thor and Chris Hemsworth seem to be fine with that. He seemed because he wanted that. You know, he wanted to play a jokey Thor. You know, because he knew his character was very stale. You know, so I don't hate him for that. You know, but again, the director he's known for the comedy, right? Like he makes comedy. Yeah. So like why would you get a director that you know is gonna make this movie into a freaking laugh fest? They just go to show you that the MCU don't care about the source material. We all know that. You know, and this Thor 4, this Ragnarok part 2, it's gonna be more of the same. It's gonna be the same jokes. We're gonna look at Thor as a joke. Thor's not meant to be looked at as a joke, man. For one, but Chris Hemsworth he seems like he's getting lazier. You know, I never thought of him as a great actor, but he's getting worse in all of his films. You know, and the Thor in Avengers, the Thor in his movie, the first Thor, those were good Thors to me. I like those Thors, especially in Avengers. You know, he was serious. You know, he had a couple jokes here and there. He fought the Hulk. I like that Thor. But when it came to Ragnarok, bro, like, oh my God, like what are you doing, man? Like, how can you say okay to this? You know, how can you look at the screen and be like, okay, Thor tells another joke. Okay, another joke. Okay, another joke. Oh, one more joke. You know, Thor's not a joke. You know, so part 2 gonna be more the same. I feel disappointed in the MCU, and you guys know me. I love Marvel. You know, I love the MCU. You know, I can take a joke. You know, better than anybody can.
It's a comic book. There's bound to be some jokes
in
there.
Yeah. But Ragnarok.
When always the story.
Ragnarok is not a joke.
No.
Ragnarok is something very, very serious, and they turn it into a freaking joke. So, I don't know. We don't know what it's going to be about. You know, Thor 4, but I know one thing: Taika Waititi gonna turn it into a joke too, and Thor's not a joke, and that's what I gotta say.
All right, yeah, that's well said, man. I agree for the most part of everything you said. For the most part, I liked it as well because of the comedy elements. Just like you, it was very funny, but I remember myself laughing, like, golly, that's funny, but also hating the film, hating it as a Thor film. Thor Ragnarok is probably Thor Ragnarok is probably the least accurate superhero film in the entire MCU. Probably. I have to really think about that. But the destruction of Asgard, the killing of the gods, the killing of his people, Hela the massacre, the goddess of death, turned into a joke, literal fireworks at the end, bro.
Mm-hmm.
The enslavement of Thor, electrocuted by a device. You electrocuted the God of Thunder into some joke.
Yeah.
I hate Thor Ragnarok as a superhero movie, and I like it a lot as a comedy. As a superhero movie, Thor Ragnarok is an F. It's a really bad Thor movie.
How they downplayed Odin. How you know Loki took him and he replaced. They just downplayed that, like, oh my God, that was the utmost, bruh. Thor came back. Oh, I know you're not dad. Where's dad? And where is?
It was so off-putting.
Oh man, bro, they just watched that whole freaking arc right there, bro.
At the end of Thor 2, I waited years to see that conclusion.
Me too. Yeah, man.
So anyway, I agree with you 100%. I think that this is, and there are no Thor fans out there. They don't exist. They don't, because I looked at every single one of these trailers and I let the world know this looks like a joke. It looks like a fruit stripe gum commercial. I did it on the trailers,
fruit
bro.
stripe.
I Jody Damas the freak out of this movie, and everybody hated me for it. And guess what it was? A fruit stripe gum joke, and everybody ate it up. So there was no Thor fans who supported me in that trailer reaction when I was getting massacred by Marvel fans. None of them said, "You're right, Jody, man. Thor's legacy, this and that. You know, Ragnarok is this and that." They all said, "Oh no, it'll get serious in the movie. It'll get serious in the movie." All right, you idiots. But now that we know it didn't, freak off, and now there are no Thor fans. So I'm gonna just continue to wreck Thor as much as I want.
Yeah.
And whenever the trailers for Thor 4 comes out, I want them to keep that same energy, bruh, when I wreck this shit in the trailers. Because I know what this is gonna be. It's gonna be another trash Thor movie, but it's gonna be funny as heck. I want every single comment that tries to defend Thor as a character off rip is getting banned. Because you motherfuckers wasn't there for none of the other ones, bruh. You guys are just want to be combative. You fake Thor fans. None of y'all even exist. Ain't nothing but 3 Thor fans in the world, bruh, because none of them came out and defended their. You take Superman's flight and straight away, watch the Superman fans defend their boy.
It's soup.
Yeah.
It's soup.
Yeah. Do that to Superman. Watch us come out in thousands and millions. Man. Heck no, bruh. Man, y'all Thor fans should be. Ain't no Thor fans. I'm talking to nobody right now. Freak Thor, bruh, and his fandom. It's trash. It don't exist.
That one person in the chat says, I'm a Thor fan.
No, you're not. Who is where?
Not one. No. Not one.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Not one.
Yeah, Thor's garbage, bruh.
Not one.
Thor's garbage, bruh. Thor. Anyway, so, Marquise, what's your take on this, bro?
Thor fans died in Asgard.
Thor 4. This is a
Loki. By the way, he said he didn't want Taika Waititi to even do Thor. So he agrees with us.
This is making me feel depressed in regards to anything Phase 4 because it's halting Akira, which I want to see, based on what you guys are telling me, and now making that relationship. The actor of Ragnarok was going to do Akira. Okay, I'm totally fine with that. Just I still want my Akira. Sure, I still want it done right. Congratulations, there's going to be another Thor movie. My personal favorite was Thor 2. I enjoyed Thor 1. Ragnarok is absolutely horrible as a superhero movie. I was hoping, just based off the trailer, I could feel this like funny, upbeat vibe coming from it, that I knew it was coming, but I was still essentially hoping for maybe some really, really good action sequences, but no. Okay, you're gonna you show me the possibility of Thor and Hulk, and then even in the trailer, I was like, that's not gonna happen. So you know that movie in itself is I just wanted to disappear really of all the Marvel movies, but just give me a really, really good Akira. Yeah, I'm gonna do exactly like I'm going to do for Lion King this week. I'm going to watch the original Lion King just to know that I enjoyed it, and I'm going to
do that.
Lion King is this week, huh?
Don't do that.
It is this week.
I'm doing it.
Don't do it.
I'm doing it.
Don't do it.
I'm doing it.
You're about to ruin your experience for the
it.
Lion King right now, bro.
I'm doing it,
bro.
That's for me.
I just
he said he don't think Loki will be in the film. Loki dead, bro.
I don't think he'll be in the film either.
He's alive but dead.
I just seen the scene, man, with Lion King. Oh my god, man.
Like I'm looking at Thor 4 and Akira, and I'm just looking at it like, why are these two even like having to take up space? Like Akira deserves way more of its own space and time than Thor 4. Why is this even being brought up with this?
But if this keeps him away from that, then fine. Yeah.
Yeah, if it keeps away, fine. But it's like, man.
And Dobie.
Great.
As Guardians of the Galaxy. Thank you for that eloquence.
That's just how I feel.
I feel the same way, Marquise.
I need somebody who's... And yes, if in regards to this, more than Ghost in the Shell and Scarlet Johansson, I'm cool with making sure they got the proper representation. Because if I see like Tetsuo being portrayed by Leonardo DiCaprio or Brad Pitt or something like that.
It's funny you said those two.
That's just not gonna work.
Well said. Hey, I feel how you feel for the most part. TJ Toon said the dude that directed Tron Legacy should direct Thor Ragnarok.
Oh, Kaczynski would be nice.
Yeah. Also,
like
SSJK Dot donated and says Thor is the biggest loser in the MCU. He turned his kingdom over to a woman who's shown up in one film. Odin in heaven looking at Cap fight Thanos. He wanted to disown Thor and keep Captain America as his son. Thor doesn't need a fourth. They're making him. They're milking him. If we're talking about
Milky.
Endgame spoilers, he gave up Asgard to the chick
Tessa.
Valkyrie. Yeah,
Tessa.
crazy, bro. That dude is he's lost. On top of that, man, we got a donation from my man PB and Jamie, bro. $50 donation, bro.
Oh,
From PB and Jamie up in here. The Streamlabs PayPal way, bro. PB and Jamie dropped 50 and says
50 hot, homie.
50 hots, bruh. How is this being swept under the rug? I searched her name, and 2 of the top 3 stories is about an interview. It starts off with actress or activist Amber Heard speaks out about the limits put on women in Hollywood.
huh?
Bruh, what happened to cancel culture? Bruh. I don't know how it didn't pop up in search. He said he Googled it and the Amber story didn't pop up, bruh, but it's there, bruh. Shout out to Mad Genius.
What they want you to say.
They don't want to promote that.
That media, man.
That's a
That
woman.
media, that
That's
media.
a woman scamming a man. We need to meet what's
that
hot
media
is
hides a
men
lot.
scamming women.
Yeah.
Hey, and to tie that to Taika Waititi, just like you said, PB and Jamie, you have brought something to light here because Chris Hemsworth is tied to Tessa Thompson. Both Chris Hemsworth and Tessa Thompson were in Men in Black, an SJW film that flopped and failed.
Gotcha.
Wonk, wonk.
So now I think Tessa Thompson will probably be. She might be in Thor Ragnarok, Thor 4.
Front
She
and
might be
center
in
now.
it.
Yeah, I can see
So
that. I
so
can see
here is their redemption arc.
At new Asgard.
Here's their redemption arc, right? You know, everyone has a redemption arc. Here's theirs. So, Chris Hemsworth and Tessa Thompson, you're coming back to Taika Waititi to try to revitalize your career or, you know, save it from being crumbled into shambles. If it's me, I say it should be over with. But hey, Taika Waititi has been known to save films. Look what he did with Thor, right? They'll comedy it up the right way, and I hope that Taika Waititi, you pay very close attention to what's going on in your film. Because the last thing, or maybe the best thing that you want to do in 2020 is be known as an SJW director. I don't know what his stance is on the social climate, but man, we're going to find out, aren't we?
Yeah.
We're going to find out. So, that's it. That's it for the stream. That's it for all the topics, man. Shoot. Hey, breaking news in there too, man. Fire.
breaking news.
You
Man.
mean
Breaking news.
we're done?
That's it, man.
That's all?
That's it. Even with a bonus topic. Yeah, that's it, man. We went overtime.
there's
2 hours.
There's
Over.
no more to be discussed?
Hey, man, there's always something to be discussed. I'm thinking about, you know.
Okay, stop.
More
stop,
content.
Stop.
Yeah, for sure. All right, but that's not it for the stream, though, because I have something else I got to do, man. Just like I
yes.
said, we got a couple of
yeah.
enshrinements to the wall we got to do. Well, we got one more today. We're going to add one more to the wall.
Don't go. I'm lonely.
I'm lonely. Cody is. Hey, man, you're welcome, Maliko. Thank you, everybody. Midnight Luna, I see you. What's up, girl? I hope you're doing okay. DM me. Let me know what's going on with you. Shout out to Midnight Luna. She says Donna L has still 6 hours left in her shift.
Damn.
Hey, thank you, man. Great show. Thank you guys so very much, man. Hey, but we're not done. What's important is that, you know, becoming a sponsor is the end game for Jody's Corner, right? You know, we get 1,000, then I'm going to employ a league member, and then the next 1,000 get another league member until this is just a whole entire Jody's Corner network running things, right? But donations have gotten me to this point. Donations, all my own money, of course. Not all donations. I had to put a lot of my own funds, mostly. Got this studio happening. This whole entire thing. It's you guys. It's all the donators. And the members of the $500 club are in a special category because for somebody to donate $10 is beyond me. I've never donated $10 to any YouTube channel. And some of you guys do it to us easily in our live streams all the time. 5, 10, 20, 50, 100. And some of you guys drop thousands. You know, Blue Ranger has dropped 7,000 like it's nothing. Dr. Manhattan, he's dropped almost $4,000 like it's nothing. And I just want to thank you guys, man, and I show appreciation. Just like this one right here, Tim Fabro. Look, $10, just like that, like it's nothing, like it's nothing. And this is, you know, I really appreciate it. I really do. Tim Fabro says, "Just to the us to the league was good.
Was good with it.
This
Good
one's
afternoon.
for you, Ronan. They just casted Sub-Zero for the new Mortal Kombat movie. It's Joe motherfreaking Taslim.
Tight.
Taslim.
Sorry, that's right, Ronnie.
Nice. Hey, Ronan, you happy about that?
Yeah. He's
Woo!
this guy from the Raid 1.
Oh, tight.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what's up, bro.
Yeah.
Tight.
Don't worry, he's dope.
Tight. You need to come to the streams more. Yeah, just Malik. You need to make that happen.
Shout out to
Speaking of
Joe,
the
man.
word Malik, man, we got this person this is the newest member of the $500 club. No, he's the second newest member of the $500 club. And he came through and he dropped like $600 2 weeks ago. $600 like that. Plow. You know, I appreciate you, man. And because of that, you know, you're helping able to get new equipment, pay for the bills that involved with running this. We got the AC running full blast right now, and that electric bill's like a motherfucker right now. But that's what's expected in the summertime in LA. But everybody, let's go ahead and welcome T Malik 84. Yeah, to the Wall of Fame, my guy. T Malik, there you are, bro. You are now about to be part of the wall, my brother. My girl itched start peeling a little bit. T Malik, I appreciate everybody part of this club. You guys are personal to me, and y'all deserve to have a spot. Hold this real quick.
Yeah.
Y'all deserve to have a spot on the wall. Done. In there. Welcome to the wall, T Malik. I appreciate you, bro.
Right.
You are now
between
immortalized, my brother.
Watchmen and Vendetta. You're in a good spot.
Once you come up here, you ain't coming down. That's it. You're
You're
gonna
in
be
a
on this
good
set for the life of it. So there's limited space, but there is space. Gregory Louisville, $5. Shout out to you, bro. G9 says, ain't it always summer in LA? Nah.
Nah.
Summer just now hitting in LA.
For the most part, though, I mean, I think you mean
No,
good weather.
It's good weather
Oh, okay.
for the most part.
That's nice.
Good weather. It
what-
barely rains here, man. I love it.
Gregory said, "Good. What's good, league?
What's good with it?
It's
What's
me
Gucci?
and wifey. 5-year anniversary. I'm about to hit the spa after work, then busting them cheeks tonight. Hey, hey, Greg. Hey, happy 5th anniversary, man. It's good to see love going on 5 years. That's what's up, man. Hey, bro, bust them cheeks. Do your do. Ask her for, since it's your 5-year anniversary, 1 minute per year anal. So that's 5 minutes, bro. Have fun. Any advice?
Bro, have you ever had a woman ask you to feel, she want to feel dominant, she want to put a strap on, and then she want to
So you wanna
dear
get
me.
pegged.
pegged.
Oh,
Have you had that in your lives? I have.
Has a female asked me that?
Yeah. Your girlfriend, fiance,
As in
or
to do that to me, or what I
everybody-
think about
to do that
it?
to you.
do that to me? No.
Yeah. Have you?
thank you guys so very much for watching Jody. I appreciate all your love and support. Fatal J, shout out to you, bro. Hey. Fatal J, check his channel out. He has a channel, Fatal J. He said, "What up, League? Jody, what's good, my dude? You got it, bruh. Thank you for that donation. That was right on time, my brother. Some questions shouldn't be answered." Fatal J, thank you guys so very much for watching. Fatal J, everybody check his channel out. He has content too. Thank you to
I was just being inclusive,
thank
man.
you to Marquise, bro, for joining me, man. I'm Jody Joe. Thank you guys so very much for being here. William Grayson, shout out to HT3, bruh. And my man Ronan Joe Genji for being here.
Thank
William
you.
Grayson says, "I'm a huge fan of your channel." He says, "I'm a huge fan of the channel and will continue to support. Also, I'm about to publish my first comic book sale/trademark. So stay tuned."
I
William
look forward to
Right.
it.
William Grayson,
Okay.
send me a copy,
I
bro.
wanna see it.
I'll feature you on my channel.
I'll read it.
I'm all about promoting.
I
I'm all
will
about
read
promoting
it.
the little guy. So thank you, man. Thank you guys so very much for watching. See you guys Wednesday on J3 Stream. Thank you guys so very much. We the panel. We out this thing, man.
Later.
All right. Deuces.